been in the top 10 before. Looking to get back to that urge tonight. The 33-year-old saw the 31 Brazilian Antonio Carlos Jr. The same running the gap with high-pro fighters coming in below the 186-pound divisional limit. 5-inch reach advantage with Antonio Carlos Jr. Now for the introductions.
What's up, fellas? Yo. What's up, guys? Dude, this lighting is terrible. Why does it look so good over here and so bad over here? Hang on, let me try something here. Is that better? Man, I look good on TikTok and I look terrible on YouTube. What is up with that? Look at this, Giselle. Look how much worse this looks here versus here.
Yeah, that's blurry.
It's awful.
I know.
I wonder what the hell's going on there. Let me clean this up. Hold up. There you go. Oh, wait, that actually did help. Wow. Just a dirty camera. So what's up, guys? So this is TikTok. This is YouTube. And on YouTube, it's Jesse on Fire. I'm going to respond to chats on YouTube because I would prefer that you guys come to YouTube. So it is what it is. So, I got to turn the sound off on this. I found out the hard way on TikTok. They don't play that. The very first time I did this, they banned me from going live because I had the sound on. Right. What stream am I watching? Come on. I would never, ever steal a UFC, ever. If you're telling me that they haven't earned the money now, they haven't earned the money this year. They created an island in Abu Dhabi where they can host fights in the middle of a pandemic when, come on, pay them, pay up. Would I rather be a Nazi or a Korean dog? That's the stupidest question anyone's ever asked me. But a Korean dog, because the Nazi's the worst. My predictions for the main event are Conor by first round knockout. That is what I predicted. Basically, the way I bet it is I bet heavy on Conor to win in the first, and then I hedged with bets if Conor wins in the second or the third, then I'll break even. I'll win big if he wins in the first, I'll win a solid bet, and then I'll break even if he wins in the second or third. So we'll see. We will see. And the co-main, dude, I've been going back and forth. I seriously, I can't decide. I honestly can't decide. Whoever disliked, don't even worry about that, dude. There are people, there's somebody who comes on every time that I post and they just immediately dislike it. I actually think there's two of them. They just dislike it instantly. I could post a thumbnail that was like, hey, this dude's mom just won the lottery. And he'd be like, fuck Jesse on Fire. Thumbs down. But yeah, Stipe versus Ngannou, 260. Yeah, I know. But my prediction for the co-main, honestly, I don't know. I watched a bunch of footage on Michael Chandler today. A lot. I watched him fighting and I'm like, man, he could win, dude. He really, really could. He's super fast. He's super powerful. But a lot of time, the thing is, in a lot of his fights, he really was pushing to take guys down. If he gets you on the ground, he is ruthless on the ground. He'll submit guys. But Dan Hooker, if we're betting that he's going to be able to take Dan Hooker down, that seems, I don't know. Dan Hooker, I can't remember any fights where Dan Hooker got taken down and dominated. There's only 3 rounds too. So, I'm going to bet. I'm going to bet that fight before it starts, but I don't feel that confident yet. So I haven't bet it yet. What if Conor McGregor loses? Oh my God, dude, I would be, first of all, I'll lose a shitload of money, but also, I would be, I can't even imagine that, that for real in my entire career of watching this sport, which is basically every major event for 20 years. I've never been, there's not a fight where I would be more shocked if the dude lost. Or if the guy I'm picking lost. When Conor knocked out Aldo in 15 seconds, that was the most surprised I've ever been, by something that happened. But but it wasn't that I thought it was impossible Conor could win. If someone would have been like, hey, dude, I'll give you 10 million. If someone would have been like, dude, if Conor knocks out Aldo inside the first 20 seconds, I get to have sex with your wife. I'd have been like, that's fine. That's impossible. So, no risk in that bet. Dana hates Ben Askren. That's a fact. Poirier looks pumped, but I mean, listen, here's the deal. You could get, you know how pumped up I could get? You could get me so fired up and be like, dude, this guy looks super fired up. And if I fought Conor 10,000 times, I'm going night in the first minute, 10,000 times. It's just a matter of skills at a certain point. You know what I mean? You think Conor's losing? The only reason that you think that is because everyone thinks he's going to win. And a lot of times when, when it's like everyone thinks something's going to happen, it feels like it's like, how could that happen when everybody thinks it's going to? You know what I mean? But I do like, what actually is a great bet in that regard? If there's ever a college football national championship and the energy is the way that it is, like for this Conor and Dustin fight, where every single expert is picking one team to win, always bet on the other guys. Always. Because the college teams, like the kids are, 18 to like 21, and they're not like, they're incredibly talented, but they're not like grizzled, like, mental athlete, like veterans, and they get sucked into that shit. One team has nothing to lose. And I mean, it's rare when like one college team's actually that much better than the other one. They like literally couldn't win. But wait, someone just said something on TikTok that I want to look at. How far back is the story of how I got my wife? It's back there, dude. Like, if you go back to like, kind of like the very beginning, there's and it's like a 4-part series. I'm wearing a turquoise shirt, and one of them, I think part 3 or 4 has 1.2 million views. That's how you'll find it. But I'm not answering questions on here. Go to Jesse on Fire YouTube, and I'll answer anything. Masvidal versus Askren, Pettis with Thunderboard. Tell me not to trust the betting odds. Yeah, but this isn't even about betting odds, dude. This is something else. This is like potentially one of the best fighters in the history of the sport. Well, not potentially. He is one of the best fighters in the history of the sport. Definitely in the top 2 best strikers in the history of the sport. The most surgical, powerful killing machines that are knockout artists fighting against a guy who is his absolute perfect matchup. Like there is no better matchup for Conor stylistically than Dustin. Now, Dustin's really good and he's really tough, but in terms of like matchups, it doesn't get any better than Dustin for Conor. He is literally a walking, like, this is the absolute best case scenario stylistically for Conor. I do be wearing that hot sauce, son. This is my favorite shirt. I've had this thing for years. I love it. Conor said he wants more octagon time this fight. He said he wants more octagon this fight, but he's saying like he doesn't, like he's not like gonna like lay off. He's saying he's hoping that Dustin can be one of the people who could potentially manage to stay alive a little bit longer. But do I think Conor trained at altitude? It would fit. I think that we're gonna find out right now tonight. Well, maybe not actually. Maybe we'll find out if he has any cardio issues. I think that from what they're talking about, like the interviews from his camp, I think they may have already addressed his cardio, like where, you just don't know. Cause like they made really good points, man, where like the Nate Diaz fight, he took it on 2 weeks notice, up 2 weight classes, and he had a staph infection. So he was on antibiotics. So his cardio was really bad. In the second Nate Diaz fight, he got tired in the third, but he got a second wind and then fought, through the 4th and 5th. He did get tired against Floyd. So who knows? Someone else asked me about that. Neil Heaton. Did I hear the John Cat interview? Ariel said that they've been working on orthodox stance with Conor. I actually did. Someone else said that to me. And man, can you fucking imagine if he came out orthodox and just cause he's like, I mean, man, that would be bananas, dude. I didn't see the one fight I missed was the Carlos Jr. when I was walking to Bevmo with hey guys, anybody who's asking me questions on here on TikTok, if you want to ask me questions, go to Jesse on Fire YouTube, get on that live, and then I'll answer them in here because I can't. There's no way I'm gonna be able to keep track of both. But have I ever been held back in a fight? Yeah. Yes, I have. I actually think Conor will have a chance against Khabib, though. We got to see. Well, again, I think that stylistically, like Dustin is tailor-made for Conor, Conor is tailor-made for Khabib. Like, I mean, Conor's not tailor-made for anyone, but in terms of, like, as an example, Charles Oliveira on paper is a more dangerous matchup for Khabib because his jiu-jitsu is world-class on the ground to where, like, theoretically he could, because Khabib wants to be on top. So a guy who's really dangerous on their back, that's a tough matchup for Khabib theoretically. Same time, I thought Justin Gaethje was going to be a bad matchup for Khabib because his takedown defense is so good and he's so good on his feet. And Khabib stood right in front of him and, won the stand-up exchanges, took him down, and submitted him fucking like that. So who knows? I mean, Khabib's not human. Conor versus Hamza. That's actually not a fight that's impossible. Hamzat's made plenty of noise about, plenty of noise about wanting to fight Conor, and he's at 170. I mean, that would be a massive fight. Not fight related, but could I make a video about my tattoos? Yeah. I mean, all my tattoos mean something, but like the overarching theme of the tattoos I got, this is fucking ironic now. I got them when I was running Major League Fantasy and the company was worth a lot of dough. And I was like, I'm never going to work for a corporation ever again. Like I never have to worry about working for a company ever again. So I'm going to get full sleeve tattoos just as a statement to the world. Like I don't need to go to job interviews. And now I work for a fucking corporate high tech company. So look at that. But this is the best one. See that? See this skull and that deer skull? That's the deer that I shot with a shotgun while he was killing my dog. Anybody else fired a gun at a living thing in a live situation where you were protecting your family? Because my adrenaline didn't come down for about fucking 13 hours. Giselle, you were asleep during that.
Yeah, Mom told me that.
You were a baby.
I was a baby.
Why did I get restrained? I mean, which time? I mean, the last time I actually almost lit someone up in like just a kind of not in a gym, like in an actual live situation. We were at a 49er game, and there was a huge group of us that were pre-gaming and and tailgating. And there was probably like, I don't know, 10, 12 of me and my buddies, and then our girls. Gabrielle's there. And then this dude, hey guys, beat it. Guys?
Yes.
Anyway, so there's a big group of us, and then there was oh! Damn, Tavares just landed a nice shot on this guy. So then these like maybe like five, there's like a group of like 5, 6 guys, and my best friend, Mike, who I've probably talked about on here before, he knew some guy from firefighting, and that guy came and met us, and there was a group of like 5 or 6 of his buddies, and they were obviously blitzed, and one of their friends was this, I don't know, this big fat prick who was like, he's being such a fucking prick, man. And my buddy's girl, who now is his wife, was like, hey dude, what's your problem? And he was like, somebody shut this bitch up. And the guy whose dude, like she is, his name's Kenny. I've talked about him on here before. He's not a joke at all. And he, for whatever reason, did not immediately go roll this guy, but they kind of got into it. I think he knew that they were like there with a dude who was buddies with my buddy. And this guy was just blap, blap, blap. Kenny and his brother were talking to this guy, and this guy just was like bap, 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 bap. And I said to one of them, or to somebody, I don't know, I was like, who's this fucking fat guy over here running his mouth? And this guy that was with them was like, you calling my friend fat, you faggot? Sorry, don't ever say that word. And dude, I was trying, like, literally afterwards, I can't remember a time that someone did that ever, like when they were inside like arm's length. And he said that to me, and I looked, and I immediately, and my best friend Mike, who knows me, who also knows these guys, just immediately like intercepted me and lifted me up and carried me over. So I was like pinned in this this car door between like the open car door. He's like, chill, dude. I know these guys. I was like, all right. And then the guy came, and then someone talked to him, and he came over. He's like, hey, my friend told me that you're a fucking pit bull, and I don't want to fight you. So my bad. I'm like, it's cool, dude. Just tell your fat friend to start calling our girls bitches. I got punched in the face twice by a guy I had just knocked out. Wait, what? You got punched in the face twice by a guy you had already knocked out because his friends all grabbed, Oh, well, if you knocked him out, how long were they holding you for? You mean you knocked him down? Not knocked him out, right? With what shot do I see Conor winning? I have no idea. I think Conor has this like massive skill set that he's really excited to show everybody, and I cannot wait to watch it because, I mean, who knows? I mean, honestly, like they could come out, square off, Conor kick him in the head, it's over. I honestly did I know I bet on him to win in the first round, but I do want to see a little bit of a fight here. Like I will be upset, not upset, but I'll be almost disappointed if Conor really does win inside the first minute, which is not impossible at all. You can just see it, man. It's like he's so focused. He's so confident. What's up, babe? Come here. I was just telling the story about the football game when that dude, remember the fat guy ran his mouth and then Mike.
The Niners game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the first time Gabrielle ever saw me actually try to fight. And she was like, let's just get out of here. This is so fucking hot.
Oh, brother.
When was that? That was a long time ago.
That was a long time ago because it was obviously at the stick.
Because Kenny and Charlotte weren't even married.
Yeah. I think I might have been pregnant with Giselle.
No, you weren't pregnant.
Are you sure?
Yep.
So
I can visualize what you were wearing and you were unpregnant. You were drunk.
Oh, well.
I mean, that doesn't mean, maybe you were pregnant. Best mom ever. Best
Cheers,
mom ever.
friends.
Yeah.
How is everyone tonight?
Mr. Wolfrick knows us up. Thank you, sir. Oh, yeah. I guess some of these people have heard me talk about my dime piece wife and haven't actually seen her. So there you go.
Hey, friends.
It's cool. Every time I do these lives and she comes and hangs out and then she goes and does shit, they're like, hey, dude, you're cool. Where's your wife?
He loves you guys so much, by the way.
Gabrielle, don't tell him.
Oh, he doesn't like you. He's going to play hard to get.
See?
You're just like, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine.
I know. My dude, Alex. See, Alex, this guy did he did a bunch of like artwork for me and shit. And he hit me up today. He's like, hey, man, I've been a fan forever. I'm like, dude, I remember you, obviously, guy. Come on, man.
I love it. I wish.
How famous do you think I am? This is TikTok. But I'm telling them.
Comments are so hard to.
Well, actually, oh yeah. Here, let's see what they said. Let's see if anybody's talking shit. That'd be fun.
I see people who says hi.
How can I keep my jealousy in check? I have a beautiful wife also. Well, is your beautiful wife gonna fuck other people? Because if not, then why get jealous? It's like driving. It's like driving a Lamborghini. Do you get a Lamborghini because it's fun to drive, or so that other people can look and be like, God damn, I want that car. It's like, yeah, that's my fucking car. Like that. Think of your wife as a Lamborghini that other people don't get to drive.
Suddenly, I'm feeling like an object.
Well, he has to.
or you just make sure your wife is awesome and someone you don't have to worry about. I mean,
that too.
Yeah.
How am I watching the fights? You love my videos. Thank you very much. I'm watching the fights on ESPN Plus. Dude, it's unbelievable how many people have asked if I not on here as much, but like when I said I was going live, it's like everybody's like, oh, cool. So you're like streaming and like gonna hook us up so we can watch the fights for free. I'm like, fuck no, I'm not doing that.
For that.
Well, no, also I would never do that. Like the UFC to understand what these guys have done to build Fight Island, I would never steal from them. That goes against all my business ethics, son.
Immoral. Yes.
Especially given that they're creating a product that I love more than anything on earth, except you, babe.
Hey.
See, that's how. Just remember to do that, and then you don't ever have to get jealous. Because
don't lie, you get jealous.
Finally, you can see the famous wife Jesse's been talking. Not disappointed, I know.
Aw, thanks.
See my daughters, man. They are all gonna look like her. That's the curse of having a beautiful wife, is you're going to end up having beautiful daughters.
And we have 3 of them.
Imagine 3 of her that are aged like 13, 15, and fucking 17. My last one. Oh, man.
We're so fucked. Can I swear? Am I allowed to
Yeah,
say
yeah. It's encouraged.
Fucked.
Karma, you know. Well, that's actually less karma. It's just like, you know, you want a hot wife, you're going to have hot daughters, obviously. Like Wayne Gretzky.
I'm trying to I legit can't read.
I can read them. Well, because they're saying joined. It says like join.
There's a lot of.
Salty broccoli. Can't say the same for myself. Now I got to go back up and see what you must have been responding to somebody else. Okay. Let me actually respond to these. If Conor can drop Nate Diaz, who has the, correct. I think Conor is looking for a war. Okay. No, he's not looking. I mean, he said that he is hoping that someone can like stay up a little longer so he can showcase his skills, but like he's gonna try to knock him out, obviously. If Dustin makes it to the second round, his odds of winning the fight become exponentially higher. Because Conor in the first round is the most absolutely ruthless fucking force ever. Even more.
Are you telling people your bets?
I already told them I bet Conor in the first.
Oh, good. I'll be right back. I have to go listen to a voice memo.
See
you all soon.
See, look at how much less interesting the live just got, right? But yeah, like Pirates bragging, like Jake Paul bragged about Pirates. Oh, he's just being a prick to Dana, I'm sure. I mean, listen, like if you're 100% legit, like if you're unemployed and broke and you really can't afford it, that's one thing. I mean, but that's the only acceptable reason that, and I would actually encourage you to go to one of your buddies' house that buys it and just risk getting COVID, because just man up. Put glasses on. So, wait, put glasses on. Someone else said that to me today. What does that mean? Hang on. Wait. Hold on. Someone just said this. Someone said put glasses on. Someone else said that to me earlier, and I don't understand. What does that mean? If anybody understands what the fuck that means, please put glasses on so we can. Oh, put glasses on so you. Oh, okay. So that's what they were talking about also. So I wear glasses. You get to see it in the reflection. Okay, I see what you're saying. I'm like, put on fucking glasses. What the hell is anybody talking? I thought the guy's like, hey, put on glasses because I like you hot and steamy. It's like, yeah, you got the wrong channel, bud. Can't be on the fight community tonight. My girlfriend's watching the fights, but wait. Can't be on the fight community tonight at your girlfriend's watching the fights. Pop in and say, what's up, Golden Duck? I have a handful. Yeah, I know. Thanks, Marla. Hey, how old is everybody? Why don't you guys stick your age in there? I'm just curious because I realized that I never asked. Because like on TikTok, they're always much younger. Just at least on on the average. See, 17. Oh, hold up. Somebody just commented on my YouTube clickbait nonsense. Let's see which one he's talking about. Because there's some that's that and some that's not. So clickbait nonsense about what's it gonna be? Oh yeah, that was clickbait nonsense. About the Gilbert Burns one, except he could have just gone to he could have looked at the description, like I've said 1,000 times, because 8 minutes in or whatever, there is sparring footage. Okay, wait. 45, 14, 19, 15, 45, 19, 17, 16, 13. Jeez, I need to watch my map. TikTok's all over the place. And none of oh, whoa. Dude, Mr. Wolfric, you're 101? That's fucking gangster, dude. And whoops. Sepulveda's 89. Shawnee, what are you doing? You want to come say hi to all our peeps? Dude, there's a lot of people that are over 100 in this chat. That's fucking impressive, man. Sepulveda's 69, 89, 99, 45, and 2020 years old. That's impressive. Sundance Kid is 41. Today's 21, 22, 12, 19. So everybody's all over the place. Let's Talk Politics is 12, almost 13. Come on. You just cursed out your girl's ex, Gio DeLeo? Let's hear the story, dude. But come on YouTube and tell us a story here so that I can see it, because I do want to hear that story. Jip DeLeo cursed out his ex-girlfriend's dude. I humiliated myself doing that one time. Embarrassing. Any of you guys remember the stories I used to tell about bibs? Do you guys remember bibs? Anybody? Tell me in the chats if you remember bibs. I'll tell you a time I really embarrassed myself with bibs, trying to punking her ex-boyfriend like a sucker that did not know. Jesse on Fire is the YouTube channel. Jesse on Fire. 40 yesterday. Well, happy birthday, guy. I'm 5'10", 200 pounds. So bibs. Do you ever clap a cat? Okay, I don't know. So Bibs is a girl that I dated in college that God, I have a lot of fucking stories about her. But when I first started dating her, I didn't understand like what kind of attention hungry lunatic she was, right? So we had like just started dating, right? And I can't remember exactly how this happened, but somehow her and her friends came to where me and all my buddies were and told us that her very recent ex had thrown a beer on her in front of a bunch of people. So I grabbed two of my buddies and rolled over there. At this point, like, you know, I had rep where I wasn't worried about like going into a party of his friends who were like, you know, none of them were going to fucking put a hand on me because they knew even if they won, they'd have to deal with me afterwards. So we walked in. Bottom line is I ended up going in and like punking this guy. Like being like, dude, you throw a beer on Bibs? And it's so funny because I just didn't know her then. Like, had I known her, I would have been like, yeah, you probably earned that, Bibs. Like, well, what'd you do? You just did it? Like this guy? Anyway, so I still actually don't really know why he did it. I just, in hindsight, thought back on that. I'm like, I can't believe I actually did that because there's just no way he did it for no reason. Thanks, Sundance Kid. What my connection to MMA is? You're very knowledgeable of the sport, in shape. Competed. No, I've never competed professionally. I love the sport. I trained in kickboxing and boxing, etc. But no. Like, dude, I literally just started doing jiu-jitsu recently, and I get fucking worked. It's embarrassing. It really is. It's like, and actually, the entire reason I never did it before was because I was pretty good at striking. And I just knew as soon as I went and did jiu-jitsu, I was going to be the worst person in the class. I was just going to get worked over and over and over. And like I used to train when I trained in San Diego, when I lived down there, the gym I went to is Dean Lister's gym. So it's not like these guys are like busters. They're like, you know, fucking killing machines. But even like the beginning class, I was just like, man, I don't want to go in there and just, I don't know. Like I was such a pussy. Like I'm not telling you this like as if this is like a cool story. Like I didn't learn it because I was a pussy about knowing I was going to get beat up. And then so now I'm going and I'm getting beat up. I have no chance. Literally, there's, you know, I go to a Cesar Gracie school. So like everybody's fucking legit. But I can't beat anyone. I mean, literally fucking no one. It's really crazy. I can keep guys off. I mean, I can keep guys from like, you know, submitting me for a while. I mean, there are some guys that are just, you know, I'm much stronger than them. But yeah, for the most part, it's fucking hard, man. If you guys like, it's an intelligent casual. Yeah, there's nobody who would call me a casual. But yeah, like, I don't know. I don't know if you guys do jiu-jitsu, but you need to be like smart. You have to fucking remember all these things in a row. It's just about like, there's no like, you have to get really good before you can start having nuance in what you do. It's like, okay, if this is what I'm trying to do, I need to push his hands down to his chest. I need to put my knee next to his leg. Then I need to walk my right hand up and around the back of his thing. Then I need to slide my knee over. Like by the time like they get to like the sixth thing, I already forgot what the first and second were. It's fucking hard, man. Yeah, dude, Paul, we never talked about this. Look at that. Oh shit, my phone is actually I can show you this. Hang on. check this out, yo. I actually just talked to Dean a couple months ago again. Dean was at my wedding and my bachelor party. I'm going to show you a picture of Dean Lister squared up with Gabrielle when she's in her wedding dress. That guy's hands are like the size of a fucking, I don't even know, like baseball gloves. Hit up Justin Gaethje for the next submission underground. I might be the one guy that Justin Gaethje can fucking beat at jiu-jitsu. No. Dean Lister's not my coach anymore. Cesar Gracie is now. Now Cesar Gracie is. But when I was in San Diego, and I actually didn't train. I didn't train jiu-jitsu with Dean. We trained at the same gym. I was doing striking. He was doing jiu-jitsu. And he's like really good buddies with one of my best friends. Now he's at Victory MMA in San Diego. Why is this taking so long to fucking download? Okay, here you go. This picture's so fucking cool. Hang on. Stop asking for free UFC links in this chat. Unless you can follow it up underneath with why you're broke as fuck and need it. Because if you're super broke, then that's fine. But other than that, I don't condone it. Where is this picture? There we go. See? It's Dean and Gabrielle on our wedding night.
What?
I'm just showing him the picture of you beating up Dean Lister.
Oh, yeah. That was so fun.
Mm-hmm. He tried to he was very infatuated with one of Gabrielle's really good friends named Angel, and he was so blacked out. We were like, dude, get her away from this fucking guy. He's like a Neanderthal when he's blacked out.
That was really fun though.
Yeah. Jiu-jitsu IQ is really unnatural. It's crazy. But you know what I noticed is watching my daughter do it. I've said this to a bunch of people who are there.
She's like a savant.
Well, no, but all the kids in general, like they still have that part of their, like they learn so easily, you know?
Like learning a language.
It's unbelievable how fast Giselle picks shit up. It's like she just gets it. Now, I will say they're teaching them less complicated, you know, sequences or whatever. Because I'm in the same class as fucking black belts, you know, like, so they're like, okay, here we're working on this, and I can't fucking remember it, dude.
But
it's
she
like
sees it and she just like gets it.
Yeah, but like I said, well, yes, she definitely learns it better, like faster than I do.
Smarter than our 8-year-old.
I am definitely not. That's the point I'm making. It is harder what I'm trying to learn, but either way, she picks the stuff up faster. She loves it, man. Like her and her, if my buddy didn't get COVID, shut the whole gym down, he would be here with his kids and they would be,
happens.
Yeah, they would be rolling. So Tony fell off. That is because Gaethje beat him to death. Dylan Scully said hot wife too, babe. Look at that.
Hi.
It's kind of like an objective fact.
Compliments are still nice. And
No, I know.
So
I wasn't.
you.
I already said thank you. I was just saying that, like, it's one of those things where, like,
I'm saying thank you.
Okay, but you know, like some people, you're like, she's hot, and people are like, eh. And then there's some where it's just kind of like, well, yeah, like you.
Incoming.
Tony has always been crazy, but that beating that he took from Gaethje was crazy. You know, actually, fuck, who was it, dude? Who was it? So my buddy, who's the one who's really good buddies with Dean Lister, trains with some other striker, like a really high level striker. I can't remember who it was. And after the Gaethje fight, they were talking about the Gaethje and Ferguson fight. And the dude was like, he's all, well, yeah, of course that happened. Tony Ferguson sucks, man. He's like, he's not good. I'm like, I mean, he's pretty good. And they're like, but they're like a kind of like traditional, solid, really technical striker. They look at how he fights and they're just like, Jesus, man. Because he does get hit a lot, but he just, you know, he could just absorb it, keep coming, and then he was going to cut your face. Thank you, Sundance Kid. So, yeah, before we had kids, it was like, all right, so if we have kids, The best case scenario would be if they look like me, so like, you know, a 6, and then they had her personality, like a good person. And then like the worst case scenario would be like if they look like her, like a 10, and then had my personality, like a sexual deviant bad person. And
just don't equate this one to a sexual
that's
deviant
a good
bad
point.
person.
Just
Hi, Daddy.
hi Goose. Just a person, actually just whatever. Outgoing is really what I meant. This is our youngest. This is worst case scenario right here.
This one.
It's
This
me.
one's gonna rule the world.
She's a
It's me,
sassy
I'm
little
like
kid.
Mommy.
Can you say hi, everybody?
Since I work in Silicon Valley, do I ever run into Chris Sacca? I have no idea. Who is that? I did not hit the bag today. I did go to the gym. I just went to
Left me
24.
alone to work.
Better
These
make
hooligans.
that money. Thank you, sir. It is the best.
What's the best?
Having children.
Oh, they're the best. There's so much work, but they're the best.
This guy says it's so wholesome. I literally just used the term sexual deviant 5 seconds ago.
Yeah, I was like, you might want to just rewind that for a second.
Scale it back. How close are we to the main card? Oh shit, it's almost up. Dude, I seriously like doing this live is good distraction because I can forget that.
You can keep your anxiety in check.
No, just forget that Conor's going to fight right now because I'm so fucking excited. And the Michael Chandler and Hooker, Jess, I'm 20 and my girl is 8 months pregnant. Any real advice for what I'm expecting? Yes.
Oh.
I do have some advice for what you're expecting.
And he'll give it to you straight.
Oh, absolutely. So here's the deal.
Hi.
So a lot of people will,
Well, let's preface it with how much do you love your kids now?
Hi, Mommy.
I'll believe me, I'll get there.
I was saying you should preface it with that.
Oh, they're the best thing ever. But so a lot of people will be like, you know, listen, man, like I just didn't know what I was living for. And then the first time I saw my baby, I cried. I fell in love instantly and my whole life changed. Okay. And then I think a lot of people just say that, but that's not actually what they experience because they think that like, if they don't say that, then that makes them a bad person. Okay. So what I experience and what many people experience that are like kind of not mentally prepared for it is, yeah, you're going to just look at this thing and you're going to be like, what does this look like? This looks like the end of me going to the gym whenever I want. This looks like can't go out on Friday or Saturday anymore because you got to worry about what this thing is doing. Wife's
out of commission for a while.
Yeah, wife's out of commission for a while. You got to change like it was the end of my life. Like I literally was it's the most depressed I've ever been for the first like 3-4 months. Cause I was just like, oh, cool. Well, I guess
it wasn't 3 or 4 months. It was the first time that Giselle looked at you and realized
about 4 months
it's not 4 months. That happens way earlier. It's like 9 weeks.
Okay. Sorry.
2 months.
2.5 months in. The first time your kid goes from like a worm that like doesn't know anything to like the first time they look at you and they're like, oh, this is my dad. Like, and they're like, I'm going to cry with everyone else, but if my dad's got me, then I'm cool. Then you're like, that's when I was like, oh, okay. Well, now like, so this is the true metaphor. Like, so if someone would have asked me like 2 weeks, 3 weeks after I had a kid, they're like, look, you can have one wish. It can be anything you want. I would have been like, give the kid back. Just get like, you know, they're like, you sure you don't want $1 billion? I'd be like, no. Just take the kid back. And then fast forward like 6 months from then, and they'd been like, hey, I'll give you $1 billion for your kid. And I'm like, how about I beat you to death for even offering that? So if it doesn't feel magic out of the gate, don't worry about it.
Can I offer some
It'll get a lot better
advice for the wives too? I know it's a lot of dudes on here, so I'm gonna keep it real short.
There's probably like one girl.
Well, you know, there's obviously someone who's gonna have a baby and he's got a wife. So I was kind of the anomaly also. People always think it's like this magical moment where this baby gets dropped in your arms. I'm not putting on Sophia. We're watching the UFC, dude. It's not this it wasn't this magical moment for me where like my child is put on my chest and I was like, oh my gosh, I love you. Like I had to fall in love also. So y'all, if your wives are out there and that wasn't their experience or that's not their experience, let them know they're not alone in that because not everyone falls in love at the very first second.
Gabrielle, this isn't like an inspirational channel. They come on here to hear me beat up people and about when I drugged you with Adderall.
I'm going to come in here and just, you know, sprinkle my
Yeah, so-
sunshine, positivity, and rainbows.
So anybody who's
Hi.
heard any stories that I've
Jesse's
told
better half.
that you want to validate, just in case you think that like I made anything up,
You're
go
the
ahead.
better half.
What'd you ask her? Like the story about when I drugged Gabrielle and tricked her and she stayed up all
Yeah,
night.
he's a manipulative shit, but
It's genius.
it worked out. Here we are. What?
Yep.
How many years later?
When was that? That was 2007.
2007.
Damn. It was a long time ago.
Yeah.
That was the smartest thing I ever did.
Hi, Daddy.
The real truth was I was so heartbroken that I couldn't think of anything else except how am I going to manipulate this back in my swing, and that was how I did it.
Here we are. Hey, Georgie, you want to come with Mama? I got
Dude, Sarkuyan was a minus 800 favorite. That is that's almost like like when Valentina Shevchenko is fighting whatever nerd they throw in there with her, like whatever nerd they feed her for the night because she's hungry. Thank you very much, Gene. All you guys, I keep saying this, but come to Jesse on Fire YouTube. This is because I'm talking to all these people. Biden's not letting trans dudes fight women. He doesn't have that. That's not a. How would he be able to do that? He has no control over the fight leagues. What time does the fight start? The main event starts as soon as this fight's over. And there's one more. One more. I'm sorry, one more round. You were 6 in 2007. Well, I was mind fucking her in 2007. I call her. See, when you guys were 4. So like, whenever you guys say like, whatever, I'll be like, hey, like you try to tell me something, I'll be like, hey, listen, kid, I was doing blah, blah, blah when you were still 4. So don't try to tell me you know shit about anything. Let's talk politics. Trump 2020. Yeah, I know. Like the sad thing is that if you said anybody 2020, I'd be like, yeah, man, that ship sailed, dog. Like it's over. So, maybe 2024. But like I was saying I'll say this again. A vid on the story that I did about the Adderall. Yeah. If you go to my TikTok and then scroll to like almost the very beginning, there's like a 5-part story that's called The Ultimate Mindfuck. And it has one, like the 3rd or 4th one has 1.2 million views. That's the one. But no, Mixed Molly, he's back, dude. He literally just uploaded a new one a couple days ago called Twinimies about Israel Adesanya and John Jones. How do I know so much about UFC? I mean, you have a lot of seemingly inner knowledge. I do know a lot of these guys. Like, I know, I don't know about a lot of them, but I know some guys. I have a big network of people. How old's what guy? Is Witty Watt one of these guys that like goes in the chat and then talks about me as if like I'm not there? Hey, how old's this fucking guy? Hey, how old's this fucking guy, man? Let me tell you something, Witty Watt. If you were in the room with me, I'd show you how old I was with my dick on your forehead. Just kidding. We should podcast together. Dude, I've asked him to do it a million times. If you're talking about Mixed Molly, I've asked him to do it a million times. He won't do it. It's Mixed Molly is the best, 100%. He's been sick, man. He's had a fucking rough go at it. I mean, I wouldn't have said anything, but he talked about it in his video recently, like where he has this condition and he doesn't know what it is. Like, it's really weird. Like he, for the last like 18 months, he lives in Colombia. He's from the States, but he lives in Colombia. For the last like 18 months, he just gets like these like spells where he gets dizzy and falls over. He has no idea what it is. The fucking doctors don't know what it is. If he works out, then he gets it. He's like, and then he got COVID and he got a pulmonary embolism. He's had a fucking rough go, man. When he told me he was uploading that Twinimies video. He said it was almost done, and then like 5 days passed, and he didn't upload it, and I didn't hear from him. And I was nervous, man, like that something might happen because fuck, how the hell, like, how would I ever know if anything happened to him other than he would just disappear? But he's back. I love that guy. Besides just the MMA stuff that he does, that guy is a brilliant man, dude. Like the way that he thinks about people and understands, you know, systems and how things influence other things. He's fucking brilliant. He's incredibly, incredibly brilliant. I got this hairstyle, I don't know. About a year ago. Oh, Witty Watt, you're 36. Oh, I win. Wait, YouTube took the Rose video down? Why? Is that true? I heard they demonetized it, maybe. But Mixed Molly's the best, and Mouthy Buddha is also the best. But YouTube deleted his entire channel, which is super messed up, man. Let me see if the Rose one is really taken down. That's ridiculous. Why would they take down such an incredible piece of content? They do weird stuff though. Like they took down his and they did take it down. That's unbelievable. I can't believe they did. Why? That's crazy because I know for a fact that that Rose and Pat Barry love that video. They love so it's about Rose and Pat Barry, and they love it. So like, why would they take it down? Unless, you know, I don't know, they use some UFC footage, I guess, but I don't know, man. Like but even with copyright, like all they do, like worst case, if they smack you with copyright, the monetization just goes to the people with the copyright, you know? Yeah, the one where she's dancing with Pat at the beginning. That's actually, I've said that I think his series on Habib and Conor and all that is like his best series. It's multiple parts, probably like 3 or 4 parts, but like, yeah, actually probably is. But the Rose one is equally exceptional. Yeah, I can do play-by-play for the main event for sure. It's not going to be very long, I don't think. How long have I been watching UFC? 20 years. The very first event that I watched when I really was super fired up for a main event was Shamrock versus Tito 1. And then I just basically never missed an event after that. But, you know, I think what probably happened is YouTube is constantly messing around with their algorithm. So it's possible that it got caught up in the algorithm and because another time, you know, the one with TJ Dillashaw, that's the really long one, the snake or whatever, or, I don't know, the really long one about TJ Dillashaw and Team Alpha Male, that one got taken down. And then they put it back up out of nowhere after a year. Super weird. The really long D I gave your mom. I don't know if you're talking to me, DD Active, or someone else. Because hang on, everyone's done that. The really long D I gave your mom. You talking to me, Doug? Because a better thing to say would the really long D gave my wife. That would have been a way better comeback than my mom. Me, biatch. DD, you're talking to me. The long D you gave my mom. Dude. That's true. She is the shit. She's fucking crazy, though. Not crazy. She just... actually, you know what? My mom is actually pretty fucking smart. Compared to the rest of my family as it relates to politics and stuff, she's got a pretty broad view versus some of my others that just consume mainstream media and think it's facts. If that's true, that I'm the reason you love MMA, then that is a good thing, and I appreciate that. All I do is I just talk about things I'm passionate about, son. What do I do for a living? I sell high-tech stuff. Right now, software, maybe in the future, very soon, maybe it'll be satellite imaging or something like that. But I wouldn't be able to talk about it if that was the case. Shoot a lab, #1 freestyler. What I want to do for a living is do this for a motherfucking living. But it'll happen. I'm so, honestly, I am I can't believe I waited this long to do this. So fucking dumb. So dumb. I should have been doing this 5 years ago. The channel would be huge already. It's so much harder to build now because there's so many people trying to do it. I just never knew how much. I didn't know how much money you could make on YouTube. I had no idea. I had no idea that people could actually like do it for a living. Then when I figured it out, I was like, oh my God. And I started doing it immediately, which was less than a year ago. I need a business partner, man. Like I need someone who like manages, like, you know, figures out what we're going to do. Like, oh, we're going to set up a Patreon. Oh, we're going to do a podcast. We're going to do this where, dude, I can crank content all day long. I just don't want to like think about any other thing except just give me topics to talk about and I'll talk about them. So if you guys want to do that shit, hit me up. I'll continue to be consistent. Like that's the thing. I'm going to just keep creating content. Thing is with Jesse on everything, the reason I've been so light on that channel is because I'm waiting to get accepted in the partner program. So I'm super like nervous about posting anything. Once I get accepted in the partner program, I'll be posting on there 5 days a week also. All right. We got the main card. Let's go, son. Poirier versus. Listen to this, you guys. I'm turning it off because I don't want to get kicked off here. But look at that. I'm listening to this on mute for you guys. Okay. That's how much I love doing this with you guys. Between Hooker and Chandler, I honestly don't know. I keep going back and forth. I don't know. You'll partner with me for Tree Fitty? Damn, son. How a partnership works is we build something of value together. Then you can have your Tree Fitty. What happened to Major League Crew? They couldn't keep it. No. What happened with Major League Fantasy was I sold the company in 2015 to a company called Latitude 360. And that company's CEO embezzled $30 million and that company imploded. That's what happened. But also DraftKings and FanDuel spent so much money advertising everywhere all over the universe that they got the entire thing banned in like 12 states. So, you know, there was that 20 states actually at the time. And then DraftKings ended up, here's what I'll say about DraftKings and FanDuel. Okay. FanDuel is the first one that invented daily fantasy and they stumbled on it like dumbbells. DraftKings is run by a guy named Jason Robbins, who I know personally, who's a fucking genius and an absolute badass. Who all of his C-level executives will say is probably 70% responsible for their success by himself. Here, I'm writing my email in here. RealJesseOnFire@gmail.com. Looking at your first tattoo, does it actually hurt that much? Yeah, it hurts like a motherfucker. DraftKings had massive investments, but so did FanDuel. And DraftKings is worth 20 times what FanDuel is now. My automatic BB gun video, that dude, you should get one of those. They're $100. That gun in that video is $100. And yeah, again, tattoos hurt like a motherfucker. Greg, Stacy, love you, brother. Got to head out early, so I can't watch my event. Look forward to your video about whatever. Thanks, man. I will definitely have one for you. They're showing video. They're showing clips of Conor knocking people around, yelling at people at press conferences. He just punched Dennis Seaver in the face. He just knocked out Jose Aldo. He just did a karate move. Now he's screaming. He's got blood coming down his face. It's like a nice little montage. Oh, you have one? You have one of those Crossman fully automatic BB guns? Dude, it's the best thing ever. It is so awesome. I got it because I went up to wait, a Blackhawk air rifle. Is it like a crack barrel one? Because those are so sick. I have two of those. One's a 22 and one that's a 177. No, I don't think they should have stopped that Holloway fight in the fourth because Kattar was throwing huge punches that could have knocked Holloway out if he landed them. The Conor fight will be on. This is the main event is literally just starting right now. So there'll be, I don't know, like 4 fights than Conor. I have not decided yet, but I might sign off this before the Conor fight because I really I have to be able to hear it. And unless, can I mute? All right, I guess muting me. Fuck. That'd be a pretty sweet live to not be able to hear me talk. Let me see this fight card. Come on. Oh, shit. Jesus. There's a lot of girl fights on this card. We got Michelle Rodriguez against Amanda Ribas. We got Sanchez versus Muradov. Jessica I against Calderwood and Dan Hook. Okay, so there's two girl fights on the main card. Oh, Michelle Rodriguez, she's good, dude. And Amanda Ribas is good. Okay, so these are that's why this is on the main card. It's so the reason why these girls are on is because these two are, if you look at the 115-pound division, so these two girls. Jesus.
Hi, Dad.
Ribas and whatever her name is, Rodriguez. But like, if you look at 115 pounds, you got you've got Rose and you've got Wei Li, and then what? You know what I mean? Like, there's no one else. Like, she already. I mean, then maybe you could do a rematch with Joanna, but like, a headset that's connected to my fucking television. How's that gonna work? Let me see actually if I can play it on my iPad and on the television at the same time. Because when you order it through the UFC app, you definitely cannot play it on 2 devices at the same time. But this actually looks like I'm going to be able to play it on 2 devices at the same time. Look at that! Look at that! Both those girls are good. You know, Amanda Ribas, after she fought last time on Fight Island, I caught a glimpse of her talking to Dana, and I was like, they looked a little bit friendly. Speculation that maybe, you know. Let's see. So Rodriguez more of a striker, and Rodriguez more of a striker. Ribas is a submission killer. What's a sub average 1.9? Wait, what? What is that? What is that stat? Do you guys know the sub average? Because theoretically you shouldn't be over 1 in that stat. Anyway, I don't know, whatever. All right. So what else we got? What's the worst fight I've ever seen? Francis Ngannou versus Curtis Blades. 100%. And that's insane, to be honest. That, like, what's the worst fight you've ever seen? And the fact that Francis Ngannou's in that, fucking crazy. But it is. That was the worst fight ever. Yeah, I know submission average. But what I'm saying is, how could her submission average be 1.9? She got 9. She got 9 or 2 submissions. It must be like submission attempts in the fight. What do I think about a fight between Jose Aldo and Davison Figueiredo at 135? Dude, I think that Davison Figueiredo is a murder machine that would win. I don't know, dude, at 135, I like him in all those fights at 135 too. He's so fucking good, dude. Do you want to know? I have an idea for a big viral advertising idea. So I'm not going to tell you guys because I want you guys to think that it's real when it happens, but came up with it today. Dada and Kimbo was just that fight's rigged. Like that was a work. They just worked that fight. What do I think of the company Ripple? Ripple apparently has some beef with the SEC. it's funny. I actually do know a little bit more about this than. So Ripple is like the one crypto that tried to go like mainstream. You know, the whole point of Bitcoin is that there's no company behind it. There's no centralized company, no nothing. It's just like, it just exists and people can trade it for goods and services. So you can't be manipulated. You know, like the main beef people have with the monetary system is like, you have like these central bankers that can just control the money supply, control the money, whatever. Like they have vice grip on commerce. And Bitcoin is this decentralized, you know, commerce vehicle where you just trade it, but there's no one who controls it, right? So Ripple tried to be the first crypto that's like, well, yeah, we're a crypto. You can trade it. You can have all the convenience of cryptocurrency, but we actually have like a company behind it, right? And as a result of that, they now just got hit with all these whatever lawsuits from the SEC saying that when they sold Ripple on the open market, that they violated all these, all these things that like they sold a security that has no value. So they're basically saying that they were selling like, the units of Ripple. They're like, oh, well, you can't sell it. It's like, they're basically calling them a Ponzi scheme, saying it has no actual value, which is hilarious because you could, the case that they're making against Ripple, you could make against any cryptocurrency. It's just that they're the only one that actually has a company behind it. Right. So like, I don't have any idea why the SEC is doing that, because if they shut down Ripple, like, cool, you still have Bitcoin, you still have Ethereum, you still have like these other ones. I don't know. Bizarre. I do know a guy though. Interesting story. I know a guy who was 21 years old, inherited $100,000 from his mom. I'm sorry, his grandma, put it all in Ethereum when it was like 5 cents, and now has $200 million. So by the time he was 22, he's like, well, all right, I guess I'm worth a couple $100,000 or a couple $100 million. It's like hilarious. People are like, so how'd you make your money, man? He's like, well, I inherited some money from my grandma and I bought Ethereum. They're all, well, that's no less lame than any other story about making money. Did anyone see Dustin saying, I'm going to leave a piece of myself in this fight? I'm going to leave a piece of myself in this fight. I agree. He is going to leave a piece of himself in there. What do I think of Biden and China? That is a complicated question. I think a lot of things. I think that, did you guys know that you can look this up, right? This is not conspiracy, nothing. This is just a fact that the WHO changed the guidelines on COVID testing 3 days ago, 3 days ago, to where what will constitute a positive test changed the day that Biden got inaugurated. Look it up. It's true. And so there's going to be a lot less positive tests. And the WHO is controlled by China. Everybody knows that. So do the math. But no, I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I understand the way the world actually works. Because all I do is I just go, okay, here, what would I do if I was in power in one of these situations? And then I look, I'm like, oh, that's happening over there? Well, that's exactly what I would do. So that's probably what's happening. I think it's like, there are people who, thank you, Blake. I mean, it depends. Like, conspiracy theorists is like this really weird, broad term where like, there are people who believe in all kinds of idiotic shit. Like the QAnon people, I somehow got on one of these like text lists where, well, not text lists. This one guy was texting me this QAnon shit. And I would look at it and I'm like, how on earth would any fucking idiot believe this? Like, every single thing that he would send me, I was like, you could literally disprove this with 3 minutes of fucking, not even 3 minutes, 3 seconds of work on Google. Like, oh yeah, Nancy Pelosi's been arrested and she's been arrested for fucking treason and blah, 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 blah. I'm like, okay, look it up. Not true. They sent me a screenshot that's like Antifa took credit for the the raid on the Capitol, CNN logo. So I go to CNN. It's not real. They just photoshopped it. I'm like, okay, dude, this has a CNN logo on it. You didn't even want to look up whether CNN actually ran the story. Like, come on, dude. But anyway, but believing a bunch of random shit is a lot different than understanding how the power structures work in the country and using common sense about how people are probably manipulating those things. If you know what certain groups want, like it's that, like, if you know what certain groups want, then you can back into what they're doing, right? It's like, oh, climate change isn't real. Like climate change isn't real. And you're like, okay, and who's funding this research? They're like Exxon. You're like, oh, gee, I wonder if Exxon is juking this so that the impact of their industry is not looked down upon. Like, you know, is that a conspiracy theory or is that fucking common sense? Anywho, but yeah, been excited for the stream, bro. Love your channel. Thank you, Parker. Where can I find the article about the WHO? Here, hang on. I'm live on TikTok, so I can't get into my phone, but I'll show you right now. Hang on. It's actually on the WHO website. Hang on. Hey guys, TikTok. Everybody on TikTok, come over. Go to YouTube. Go to Jesse on Fire, and then I'm live there. It's gonna be exactly the same. So go to YouTube, Jesse on Fire, and then just click I'm live. So come there. I love you guys. I assume you guys have YouTube, right? How do I end this? The fuck? How the hell do I end this thing? There we go. All right. So I'll pull this up and show you. Hang on. The title of the article is that. It's on the WHO website. Look that one up. WHO information notice for IVD users 2020/05. Just look that up. Nucleic acid testing technologies that use. Anyway, so you'll see. Gabrielle, they're like, it sounds like the wife is loading the dishwasher. They're like, it sounds like your wife is loading the dishwasher.
We are.
Unloading it.
Welcome to our home.
Dude, honestly, if Daniel Poirier does win, I'm serious. That'll be one of the most heroic fucking things ever. I'll lose money, but I love the sport. I'll be disappointed mostly because if Conor's inspirational, number one, and then if Conor wins, and then we get to see the Khabib matchup, that would be amazing. But Daniel Poirier, yeah. If I said Daniel Poirier, it's because I just read it up there. I said, yeah, I was reading it. Obviously, I know his fucking name. But dear, seriously, think about this, dude. Seriously, think about this, though. Think about Poirier's last, those of you guys who are real fucking, legit UFC fans and have seen all these fights, like I have. Let me just run you through his last fights, okay? So I'm going to pull Khabib out because that one doesn't count, right? Okay. Dan Hooker, fight of the year. Okay. Max Holloway. Did you guys see that fight? One of the fucking best fights ever. The one before that, Eddie Alvarez. Absolute war that he won. Justin Gaethje, one of the best fights of all time. Eddie Alvarez, also a great fight, and then Jim Miller. Okay, so this guy goes to war with guys. He takes heavy shots. The point that I'm making is if Conor knocks him out in the first, for real, dude, seriously, it'll just demonstrate how good Conor really is. Now, I realize Michael Johnson knocked Dustin Poirier out early in the fight also. But, the Weasel actually made a really good point, which was Dustin Poirier won 4 in a row at lightweight. Damn, he was winning all those early. He won his first fight at lightweight. He won first round knockout. Next one, he won first round knockout. Next one, he won a decision. Next one, he won first round knockout. Damn. He was on a roll, man. Then he lost to Michael Johnson, first round knockout. But the Weasel did a video about that, and he was saying that the only other, I can't remember what the term he used was, but a surgical counterpuncher, what do you call? Oh, sniper. He calls him a sniper. He said that Michael Johnson's the only other sniper that he's fought out of all these guys, and Conor's the best sniper there is. Yeah, dude, he did actually, here's the other thing. When was that Dan Hooker fight? Whoa. Is that right? That Dan Hooker fight was 6 months ago? Whoa, that's fucking crazy. That does not seem like that was 6 months ago. That's really concerning, actually. Wait, ESPN server's not performing, being told 30-minute wait before it loads the fight. Jesse Macias, what's up, dog? What's up? Look at you guys. Jesse Macias, I know in real life. It's my dog right there, son. But that is very inconvenient, my friend. Dude, I would give you my login to ESPN Plus so you could do it. I don't know if it would kick me off or whatever. I don't know. This is not playing for me though now on my iPad. Dustin's downfall is he has been easy to hit. That's exactly correct. That is exactly correct. On the text chain, I was on TikTok live, so I'm not up to speed in the text. Hang on, let me check. Free stream isn't working. Yeah, well, free stream isn't working because they ordered on ESPN and the servers fucking A. Do you know how many pay-per-views they must have sold then? ESPN's servers never frozen. That's crazy. That's crazy. Dude, I wonder how they work it out. Because, I bet, no matter what, however many buys they get, that's what they're going to owe Conor, right? Like, if they get those buys and then the infrastructure doesn't work, it's not like Conor it's not like Conor's going to fucking, deal. Those refunds are on UFC. It won't kick you off if someone else is on your account. I don't know, dude, because I'm watching it on my TV and then on my iPad it stopped. It's not working now. So I was trying to use both. Oh wait. Oh, I see. I see what I did.
Can you try one by one?
So wait. Here. Fuck Jesse. I don't even know my fucking login, dude. Thank you, Papa Placid Penis. You love making me fucking say that. Do that to me every time we're live just to make me say that fucking name. What's up, Ontario? Dude, hey, Jaden. I didn't know you were from Ontario. I've been to Ontario, and it's awesome. People are super nice. No, I've never been knocked out. I've been punched real hard, though. I've been knocked down, but never out.
It's too hot.
Hang on. Let me see what I can do here, Jesse. Let me log out of my thing on my phone and just see if I know my login, and I'll text it to you. You can't not watch this fucking fight, man. Come on now. Shit, it might. Dude, I don't know. It might be through my Amazon. I don't even fucking know how this is working. In this case, I will give you permission to watch a stream if it's not working. Did one of those guys send you the link?
What are you talking about?
My boy Jesse is on here, and he's saying that right now the ESPN servers are down or something. So if they must have broken 1 million records.
No new people can get in right now.
Something like that. Yeah,
that sucks.
It's fucking good for Conor McGregor. It means they sold. Who knows? Because Dana said on the Looking for a Fight last night in Abu Dhabi, he said that this was tracking to be bigger than Khabib and Conor 1, which was 2.5 million pay-per-views.
Get started soon.
They're gonna have to start refunding money if they don't get it up quick.
Yeah.
Ribas and Rodriguez. So whoever wins this, wait, they're 8 and 10. What are the rankings at 115 look like then? Because they're both really good. Gabrielle's. They weigh 115, Gab. So you're in their weight class. You want to fight them?
Fuck no.
Let's put on a show on this.
Giselle might be able to, dude, now that she knows jujitsu.
She thinks she's so tough.
She is tough, dude. She really is.
So is Georgia.
Straw weight. So you got Rose, Joanna, then oh shit, that new Chinese girl is the 3rd ranked fighter. She's really good. You got Carla Esparza, Nina Azaroff. I don't even know who that is. Claudia Gadella. Yeah, I don't even know who that is. Michelle Watterson. Yeah, Dana really wants one of these girls to break out because it's kind of like the strawweight division girls is that's actually a needle mover, and they need to build like another couple fighters. Wait, LMAO Chris, what did Chris say? Hold up, let me go up. Jesse may love Conor more than you. That is not true. However, up, dude. You guys recognize that? Gab, they said that I love Conor more than you.
Oh, yeah.
It's just because he's so much sexier, though.
Yeah. You do love him a lot.
He's inspiring.
I'm not inspiring?
You are inspiring. See, you can't call me a fanboy because I love Khabib just as much.
Dana should bring Cyborg back.
I love
Lady
excellence.
Cyborg?
No, he'll never bring Lady Cyborg back.
She cray.
No, it's not her. It's her people. Like basically Dana said some, it's fucking no big deal. But like Dana said some shit before she was in UFC. And then her management team are like the people that are around. Oh, wow. She's neck cranking her. Hey, guys. This is the kind of shit that Gabrielle gets. Look at. Hi, cutie.
Such game.
Yeah, look at this.
Such game.
Look at this guy. Nate Dublip.
Oh, don't put him on blast,
Goodwill.
poor guy.
Really? If he's here, then he knows you're married to me, and he sent you a message.
He's
hey,
definitely
cutie.
not here, but
Hey, cutie. That's embarrassing.
game for
That
days.
is fucking soft ass
For
Instagram
days.
game. How does a person actually, like a person who's not, well known, like how do they spit game on Instagram? Does that ever work? It can't. Nate is a simp, dude. Gabrielle, you should ask him if he wants to send us money for something.
Are you
Picture
still trying
your
to pin me
feet.
out on OnlyFans? Is that what's happening?
Picture your feet.
No, I'm good.
How do you find a wifeable dime piece? That is a simple answer, my man. As soon as when you find one, make it your life's mission to close it, because everybody knows a wifeable dime piece. It's just lots of competition to wife them up.
Want me to make it colder?
I have tons of game until I have to communicate with a female. It's a nightmare, man. Girls think it's like, girls think that guys are like these, like, I don't even know. They're like, oh God, guys. I'm like, do you understand what it's like to be a fucking guy growing up? Like everything's on you, man. Tips on bagging the dimes. Well, like in Gabrielle's case, it was a complicated process. Gabrielle was best friends with my buddy's side chick. She was engaged to some other guy. And
It's a complicated dynamic.
And I ran game through her friends just so she would know I was interested for months before I was going to see her. So that basically it's like a warm lead. You know what I mean? And then when I actually got there, I was so fucking nervous that I had no game at all. It's the only time that's ever happened to me in my entire life. But I learned afterwards, she doesn't like when dudes are aggressive. And so me being a nervous pussy ended up being a good thing. So there, do with that what you will. Do with that master advice what you will, good sir. I can tell you what night that was, because Chuck Liddell fought Tito Ortiz the second time the next day. Dude, she looks angry. She's a tough girl.
She said no water.
They always tell you to rinse and spit, and then you always swallow it because you're thirsty.
Why are you not supposed to swallow it?
Cramp.
Oh, like a sip?
Yeah, you drink a sip, rinse it around, spit it. But like, you know, if you're thirsty, you're kind of like rinse. Oops, I swallowed. Oh, sorry, I forgot. Sorry, coach. You've been enlightened. I know. Like, that's really strong game right there.
You're welcome.
Yep. But I will tell you, real talk though, that was just night one. For future reference, don't ever look desperate, ever. Anytime a girl can smell desperation on you.
Reference Jesse Mindfucks Gabby, episode number.
No. Just in general, that's in general. Like, don't ever look desperate, man. If girls can smell desperation on you, you're finished.
And that's not even just dating. That's like business. That's life. Yeah.
Always behave as if like, you know, if people want to be your friend, cool. If they don't, cool. If they want to be your girl, cool. If not, cool. It's the art. Yes. It's the art of don't care. Okay. Even if you care, make them think you don't.
Didn't they just write a book about that? The subtle art of not giving a fuck?
That's my book that they stole, but yes.
Oh, you really missed that boat.
I did. I was talking about that book for years before they wrote it.
Yeah, that was Jesse's dating advice.
Don't care.
Or else you'll never get ever again.
Whoa. They waved it off? Damn, that chick's a gangster. She's an animal, dude.
Yeah, she's like a...
I don't understand why they waved that off, though. She was standing up. Like, what happened?
You're never gonna get this fireball.
Can we get a replay?
Yeah. I was in the middle of just talking about nonsense.
Hey, baby. Can you get a baby wipe and help yourself?
Don't act conceited, act confident. Correct, Live Free. If you act conceited, you will attract girls, but you will attract trash girls.
Confidence and posture. Much different than arrogance.
Correct. Conceited is, you'll attract girls, just
Here you go.
garbage. Oh, wow.
Oh, God.
That was a
Yeah,
titanic
that was
shot.
good. That was good, Herb.
Wow. That was like, she could not have timed that shot any better.
Oh, she was still going, though.
She's on like muscle memory autopilot.
Okay,
Whoa. Wait, what the fuck?
What did we just watch?
Wait, what the hell happened?
Oh, here we go. Hang on, babe.
Wait,
what?
What the hell happened? Did Herb fuck that up? I think he fucked that up.
Again? Didn't Herb have an early stoppage?
No. It wasn't early. It was like he made them think they were stopping.
And then
he's like, oh, never mind. Go ahead. Like, punch her more. What the hell was that? That was fucking
the
weird.
weirdest thing ever. Anyone else figure out what just happened?
Hang on. I'm going to mute you guys so that I can listen to this real quick. Hang on. The second that the sound was on, what's his name? He goes, sometimes weird things happen.
That was a weird thing.
I think Herb did call it.
Into Herb and
she bumped into him. Okay. Your only game is that you keep eye contact. That's good.
Jesse cannot look someone in the eye and have a conversation to save his life.
That's not true.
Oh, it is so true.
I can't.
Do you know yourself?
I can't look people in the eye if I'm telling a story because my eyes automatically go to the part of my brain where I'm remembering things. You never look
people in the eye unless you're listening. When you're listening, you look them in the eye. When you're
Correct.
speaking, you never do.
Yeah. I'm listening. I'm looking them in the eye. If I'm talking, it's because that part of my brain is working. And I literally I'm unaware that anything is even existing out here.
Giselle, say hi.
Hi.
This is our little jiu-jitsu
This is the jiu-jitsu master. Here, Giselle, show him the arm lock.
I want to do it
Do
on
it.
Georgia.
No, do it.
You want to do it on your 3-year-old sister?
Show him my dad.
Okay.
These are people who understand MMA. Show them.
I need to lay down.
Yeah, that's true. She can't really do it from here.
Okay.
Just fly up in the air.
Seriously? I'll try. Fine, you can do. Can I try? Okay,
no. Oh.
What are we two so open on? I don't understand. I don't understand the question. Some people break eye contact while thinking. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. If I'm talking, I'm thinking. Can I be your dad? I don't know. Maybe I am your dad.
We have a little. Giselle's ready. We have a little
Brian Bollins. I would love to meet you, guy. You are meeting me right now.
We have our own little BJJ match happening in our living room to our left.
Oh no, being funny is super attractive.
Okay,
I can answer that.
Yeah, definitely be funny. I mean, if you are funny, like don't like.
Yeah. Thank you, Naga. Yeah, if you're funny.
That's bad. That's bad. It's bad.
I've spent my whole life watching girls that I made laugh go, oh my God. I wonder if he would let me put a hand on his body. See?
They're we have a full on like rolling situation happening next to us.
Oh yeah. Show him, Jill.
Okay, we're gonna start over.
No, you're not. You just
No,
show
it's
one move.
Not the whole.
Okay, I'll do the arm. Dad. No, can Georgia do the arm? Can start again. Can Georgia do
Yeah,
the
sure,
arm
go.
bar? Okay. Can Georgia do the arm bar?
They want to show you how they like square off. I mean, this is like a little intermission.
Oh, geez. All right, here you go. This is like the girl fight that you guys just missed on UFC. It's exactly the same. Okay, Georgia, are you going to fight
can only
or
watch herself?
Yeah. Okay, wow, that was really awesome. Super good. I told him you were good at jiu-jitsu. That's what you did? Jesus, embarrassing.
Daddy, she's 3.
Well, you said you were good,
Aw,
so it should have been
she's
easy.
3. She was taking it easy
All right,
on
go.
her baby
Go
sister.
ahead. Sweep her.
Okay.
Don't hurt her.
Go hard.
No. Okay.
Here, it's happening.
Okay. Now.
Get on you.
Okay, great. Awesome.
Hug. What?
That's enough of that. What's this next fight, though? Should I bet this one?
Start again. I like your pants.
Any response from Dana on the cigars?
I like
Dude, I forgot to send them the next time because I sent them to Sammy the Bull. But we went and hung out with. We went to
Sorry, the kids had cookies.
all these kids and Gabrielle. We went and did New Year's Eve with Sammy the Bull Gravano, his family. Karen from whatever her
Oh my
mafia
God.
reality show is. Do I think Dustin Poirier's loss to Michael Johnson was a fluke? No, I don't. I do not.
Baby, you're too heavy. You're too heavy.
Okay,
girls.
Who do I think Nate Diaz will fight at 155? Dude, I hope. Well, here's the thing. I thought it was. I think the best
Hey,
fight is Tony Ferguson.
You guys go take a bath?
Yeah, why don't you guys beat it?
No, they need to go take a bath.
Yeah, that's
Be
fine.
Nice.
Well, I told him not to come in here and make noise.
Cool to speak mean.
I'm
Go
not.
take a bath. Girls.
Guys, beat it.
Can we finish?
No, please go take a bath.
Yeah, all girls. I saw Gabrielle Reese on the Joe Rogan podcast, who's married to Laird Hamilton. And they were saying they have 3 daughters and Joe Rogan has nothing but daughters. And they were saying that like
Testosterone. Well, because it makes your body run hotter.
That's
There's
what they
science
said.
behind it.
that's actually what they said. Dude, Tony versus
You're
Nate.
so tough.
Yeah, that's it. They're like, well, we need guys that can protect these little children. So just give all the girls to the guys that are crazy. But yeah, Ferguson against Diaz would have been amazing. But for some reason, Dana said that they're not making that fight, which seems weird. Have I been to the Scotch bar at the Westin in Scottsdale? Maybe. But if I would have, because I have been to the Westin, but if I went, it would have been during spring training. And I never really like knew exactly where I was. I did have a girl stick her fingernail through my eyeball at spring training. That was awesome.
Oh, that was so crazy.
Dude. That's like one of the most painful things.
Speaking of stories of not being jealous.
Oh, dude, we didn't even know them. Like they literally were just in a club and some chick swinging her hands around.
I'm for the guys watching. If you had to call your wife and say that a girl poked you in the
That's true.
eyeball with
Yeah.
her nail
At 3 a.m.
at 3 a.m,
Yeah.
would your what, honey? Oh yeah, honey. I'm just saying there might have
That's
been
true.
some conversation.
Yeah, she's like, what were you doing? It's like, no, we were like we had like a table and it was like super cramped club. And I'm just literally like sitting at this table and this girl's finger went and she had a fingernail literally stuck right in my eye. It hurt so bad, dude. I went to the doctor the next day and they like put this neon dye in my eye and you could just see this slash right like down my eye. It was awful. Pedro, my dude, thank you. He doesn't even have a question. Thank you very much, Pedro.
Pedro, what's up?
Conor by early KO. Clubs are, I don't think so. We're in NorCal, but
Clubs are what?
our club's open in SoCal. I don't think like LA is as locked down as anywhere in the country.
LA's insane. So I'm from Palm Springs, like that's where I grew up, and our Riverside County sheriff basically said we're not shutting down small businesses, and he let people stay open. But then like the ATB came in and took liquor licenses. So crazy. It's wild.
Constantine, thank you. Dude, you know the story about those guys who have the gym in New Jersey who like refused to close or what? I can't remember the exact terms, but they were like, we're doing it all outside. We're doing whatever. I heard the New Jersey fined them $180,000 or something like that. And not just fined them, like they took it from them somehow. Like I think they garnished it from their company account.
That's insane.
I used to live in 619, 916 is Sacramento, which is hell on earth. My cell phone's 650, but we live in 925.
It's all very confusing.
Mm-hmm. Wish Tony would have accepted the fight with Max at 155 back in. Man, that's true. That would have been an amazing fight. That would have been an amazing fight. But I actually don't think that was on the table because Max was coming in to fill in for Tony. But that fight would, unless it's another time that you're talking about. Because Max came in to replace Tony against Habib, and then he didn't make weight. What?
I'm just laughing at the comments.
Oh, 209, son. Stockton slap.
Where's your mask?
Where's that? Where's your mask?
Don't get me started, friends.
If Justin wins by KO, how much will my life change?
Okay,
it won't change. But
what does that say? Bad skin bear. I was thinking about that, like the moonshine and the speakeasies. There were a lot of places in my
saw
hometown
someone told me
open like that. They were open undercover, like we're not going to blow up what happens with our kids, but like where our daughter practices jujitsu.
I told them.
It's basically what's happening. They put paper over the windows. They're closed, but
and the
if
next
you know
door
about it, you're in. I mean, it's wild.
The next door neighbor is a sushi joint, and he narked them out. And so the sheriff that came trains there. So like he called the cops, and then the sheriff that came there like had to like pretend like he was like doing whatever. And he's like, "Hey, what's up, guys?" He's like, "I had to come out and whatever." But he's a jiu-jitsu guy.
He had to show face. Yeah.
It sucks too because that sushi place is the fucking bomb, and now we can never eat there because
even our daughter's like, you can't get their sushi.
Oh, the code? No, seriously, like, yeah, Caesar. You can't eat at that sushi place.
It's
like
really good.
They're enemies. It's like the best sushi in the area too. I don't even understand why he's so bent out of shape. Like he's a small business owner. Why? Like, what does he care?
Because people are scared, and when they're scared, people.
But what does that have to do with people rolling next door? Like,
because he thinks they're gonna bring the
COVID through the wall.
They're gonna bring the COVID close.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Is John Jones juicing again to do heavyweight?
Get stitches, exactly, Aaron.
Or
not our money.
Yeah, our snitches lose business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What you drinking? Well, this is not his typical choice of beverage. This is a nice Sauvignon Blanc decoy. If anyone's wives like Sauvignon Blanc, highly recommend. Typically, you can find Jesse
another one of these.
Typically, you can find Jesse sipping on something strange like eggnog
or
some other extremely sweet beverage.
I love me some eggnog or like a Bailey's.
Just Bailey's. Just Bailey's. Not in a coffee, not with vodka. Mm-hmm. Just Bailey's.
Do you guys want to hear this crazy story?
1 million calories a cup.
I didn't even tell you this yet. More? Yeah, please. Okay. So I told you guys what I do like for work, but I also have a supplement business, herbal shit. Anyway, in one of the stores I sell into down here, the guy who runs the store, he's like, I don't know, call it 28 years old. He's my boy. And he was down there. I went down there yesterday and he had COVID. He got diagnosed with COVID in November, mid-November. And he knew because he lost a sense of smell and taste. And still to this day, he can't smell or taste anything at all for over 2 months.
Still can't.
No, check it out. He said that he had a dude bring him a ghost pepper and he fucking ate it. And he's like,
how come stuff like that's not going viral?
Dude, he ate an entire ghost pepper. And I'm like, so you didn't feel it? He's like, I could feel my lips burning and I felt my stomach burning, but I tasted nothing.
That's fucking wild.
He's like, I'm like, why'd you do it? He's like, I was trying to kick it back in, like kickstart it. He's like, it's so fucking.
There's the burnt orange. I told my mom to try that.
He says he tastes something metallic at all times. Like that's all he can taste.
Super weird.
But it comes back, right?
Weird. Not for everybody.
Get the fuck out of here. For some people, it stays forever.
Well, I mean, forever being since COVID-19 started.
So like, but since like May, March, no fucking way.
Yeah. But to me, I mean, I don't know.
No. That just made COVID 10 times scarier if that's true. Because like, even if you don't get sick, a lot of people get that.
To me, that still means that there's some sort of like viral load sitting there that's blocking your olfactory receptors.
Well, that's, you better fucking hope so. You can never smell or taste anything ever again. That's a nightmare, dude. He's like, I asked him, I was like, so like, does it take all the enjoyment out of eating away? He's like, I've lost 10 pounds, man.
See, my mom has the opposite situation. She's like chasing taste. So she's like wants to keep trying.
She just thinks that the next thing is finally going to be the one that tastes something.
The next thing because like it depends on who you are.
Well, if you can't taste anything, why don't you like just eat celery and shit?
Exactly. But some people are so tied to that satiation piece of like the taste of the food and they're not getting it. So they keep trying to find it. It depends on.
Damn, I just legitimately got 5 times more scared of COVID than I was any of this.
You know, we've already.
I know, but that's crazy. Do we know anybody who's lost their sense of taste and smell and has gotten it back?
Yeah.
Bill can't smell or taste anything.
Yeah, I know people who've gotten it back.
They've gotten it back.
Yes.
Okay. So it's okay, good.
Yeah.
So then it'll come back for everybody then, most likely.
Yeah. The comments just went crazy.
I had COVID. Wait, okay, I couldn't taste anything for 3 weeks and it came back. Okay, cool.
There it is.
Thanks, Nona. Penis juice brings the taste back. Dude, that's
noted.
Yeah. So if Gabrielle, if you lose your sense of taste and smell, we'll get it right back.
Solid advice.
Nolf is right, son. Brendan Shaw lost his. Oh yeah, I got it. That's true. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
sight is the best sense.
There's just something about it, like attaching to the olfactory. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, y'all.
Dude, I will say this though. So I know dozens of people that have had it. And especially given the UFC, like, because, you know, if you watch UFC, you hear every time someone tests positive.
Yeah. Can we like play? Like, I'm curious. Have you yourself or either someone you personally know had it?
Yeah. Anybody who's had it, let us know.
Had it or like know someone, like your friend, not a friend's friend, but like your
Svet
friend.
Says, Gabrielle, does it get annoying being objectified by lonely MMA fans?
Sometimes, but also.
If I'm the lonely MMA fan, then it must be because I objectify her all the time.
It's not very nice to say.
No, I'm saying like in complimentary. I'm like, look at those.
I
pants.
objectify you all the time, but in such a nice way.
You don't think it's nice when I do it?
No.
All right. Well, I mean it nicely, dude. But yeah. Anyway, so everyone that I knew, like you remember like all the UFC people would get it, and they're like, I didn't even know. I had not like just a little runny nose, no big deal. Like, and all these people that I knew had the exact same thing, no major symptoms at all. And then like all of a sudden, in the last like, I don't know, few weeks, my dude Will, who runs helps run like Jesse on Fire social media, he got really sick and he went to the hospital. Like thought he couldn't breathe. My buddy Bill, who got it from jiu-jitsu, got really sick. Her friend has it and she can't fucking type things.
Okay, I'm sorry, but they also have apparently the flu also.
Since when has the flu made it to where you can't type?
No, there's like a weird neurological thing associated with COVID. They don't know why.
Right.
She's better now. She's been doing really
She can
well
type?
today. She can type.
Oh, that's good.
She's feeling a lot better, but now her and her kids have the flu and COVID together.
Jesus.
Fucking wild.
But the bottom line is all of a sudden in the last few weeks, people started actually getting sick. Like where no one.
But also, I mean, don't be an alarm. Okay, number one, like my friend's 90-year-old father.
I'm not saying you're gonna die. I'm just saying like it. You know.
I'm just saying you're being an alarmist. The majority.
Did that sound alarmist?
The vast majority of people I know who have gotten it have been 100% completely fine. Like,
everyone I know has
mild
been fine.
illness wouldn't even have known that they had it unless they went and got tested for whatever reason.
That's
they were
what I'm
going to
saying.
see people or they wanted to just make sure or whatever. And I mean, how many else countless cases are out there that are completely 100% asymptomatic? It's crazy.
Yeah. Dude, I'll tell you this.
By the way, not saying it's not real, not saying it's
Of
not
course it's
serious
real.
for a lot of people. No, I just want to
Fucking guy just ate a ghost pepper and couldn't taste it.
No, I just want to say that because I do think it's a real thing, and I do think a lot of people are affected by it. But I think that there are a lot, and I mean a lot of cases that are either undiagnosed, completely asymptomatic, and
What's my favorite?
99.9%.
What's my favorite drug? Viagra.
Fun.
No, I don't know how to answer that. A lot of people having symptoms due to sleep. That's true, BCAG. Well, the smell and taste thing is legit. Her mom had it, and she just lost her sense of smell and taste, and she didn't even know that was a COVID fucking symptom.
My mom, by the way, who's 77, with a
Totally
low white
fine.
blood cell count, rolled up here a couple days before Christmas.
The life. Yes, ESPN servers are messed
They're
up.
still overwhelmed.
But
If you're in, you're in. So she rolls up here a couple days before Christmas, and she comes through the door. She just drove 8 hours from Southern California, rolls through the door, and is, super fine. Like, Mom, how was the drive? Oh, it was good. This like totally up and cheery. And
I cooked dinner.
Whatever. Yeah. And then an hour later, she's like, it's been the weirdest thing though. I haven't been able to taste or smell for like a week.
I'm sure this dinner would be great if I could smell or taste anything. I was like, I'm sorry, go over that one more time. I haven't been able to smell or taste anything for a week. I was like, oh, have you turned on a television, looked on the fucking internet, or read a newspaper in the last 6 months? Are you fucking kidding me? I knew instantly she had it.
My mom is just like, I've had like mild allergies.
Gabrielle's like no, like sometimes like, she did have a sinus surgery, so it is possible. I'm like, Gabrielle,
no,
she
has lost taste and smell in the past, but like, let's be honest. I mean,
and she had it. So, but she stayed here for 6 days, and then none of us got it. So we clearly had it before.
Yeah. My mom wasn't the epitome of sanitization of.
Oh my God. I was like, okay, if she's going to be here, we need to literally just act like she has it. Like she can't do whatever there. And she's like, okay, yeah, no problem. I look over, she's peeling an orange and then gives it to my daughter. I was like, okay, that is the fucking opposite. That's like, Jesus, come on.
You're just trying to help out her grandbaby.
Yeah, she's like, oh, well, she wanted an orange. I was like, so you gave her COVID? She asked for an orange, you gave her fucking COVID? I mean, geez.
Well, we knew we'd already had.
If there aren't any COVID deniers in this chat. Anybody who thinks COVID's not real is out of their fucking mind.
It's definitely real.
I just told you a story about a dude I know who ate a goddamn ghost pepper and can't taste it. He said, I asked him, I was like,
do I agree on the handling of it? Absolutely.
No, that's totally different.
So, yeah.
But dude, another buddy of mine, or I'm sorry, that same guy, I asked him, I was like, what if you drank vodka? And he's like, it would taste like water. I was like, so you could pound vodka and you would have no idea that it's vodka. He's like, I mean, I might feel it burn in my stomach, but I would taste nothing. The new COVID bill has the CIA releasing the UFO files in 180 days. Live Free is fucking awesome, dude. He's military intelligence.
Oh.
Or military. I don't know. Did
Please clarify.
Yeah, maybe not intelligence, but military. Green Beret.
Oh, is it charging?
Something badass.
Yeah, something badass.
It should be a little bit charged. It only has 1%. Okay, but
400,000 people. It's not serious. I don't know.
Charge.
I mean,
PSYOP. There it is. That's what I was trying to think of. He knows PSYOPs, which is what we saw in the United States 2020, obviously.
Yeah.
What?
But, they did such a good job convincing Antifa that they should go protest that now they're doing it again in Portland. They're like, hey, guys, it's over now. They're like, no. We hate Biden now, too. They're like, guys, it's over. The election's over. Like, you don't need to do this. They're like, no. This is happening. This is happening anyway.
Okay.
My wife said Conor McGregor's is a 4. Conor McGregor's wife has been with him since he was on welfare.
Oh,
she gets a lot.
She's sweet.
She gets a lot of fucking
They're
credit.
super codependent, but really sweet.
They're together all the time.
I want to be with you too. Come here.
If you haven't seen Notorious, watch it. Do I think
hold this
being a
for a
dad really changes a fighter? I don't know how to answer that because this is. I will say this: like,
It depends on your relationship with your spouse, I think.
That's
I would say.
exactly right. Like, so one thing that I've always basically known to be true is like
Let's turn this
in sports
No,
where,
I'm gonna play the jail.
Hey!
This one.
don't be yelling about your video games up in here, kid.
They're playing Roblox.
But like in a sport where it's just a single person that's competing, golf, tennis, fighting, etc. If they get in a new relationship, like a new, like a new relationship, new romantic relationship, their performance will always go down, always. Because like to compete at the highest level, it needs to be your everything. And when you get in that new relationship mode where like all you want to do is be with them and all that, like it universally it makes people perform worse. Tennis, golf, fighting, etc. Look at what's his name? Rory McIlroy. He got that girl. He was engaged to that girl, the tennis player. He dropped down to like the 90th player in the world. They broke up, and he was the #1 player in the world like 3 months later. Diego Sanchez, when he was the man, and then like this is back in the day. This is actually in San Diego, and he was actually together with what?
I'm sorry. These Bernie memes are killing me. You must be getting bullied. Sorry.
But I saw like I went and saw the whatever the last Born Identity movie was. So like whatever the third, fourth sequel was, I went and saw that with Diego Sanchez. It's the only time I've hung out with him, like kind of out and whatever. He is a weird dude, man. Like there's no
Who?
Diego Sanchez. I went with him and Rocky to Diego, or I'm sorry, to the
Rocky,
Born Suburban.
that's a name I haven't heard. No.
Dude, and I mean, he's not faking it. That dude is fucking weird. But that's when he was dating the ring girl. He had just started dating that
The
dime
cute
piece.
brunette?
No, not Ariani. This girl was hotter than her, actually. I can't remember her name.
Impossible.
She was, dude. She was like exotic and dyed hair blonde. Just my type too. No, but he was dating her, and I remember just being like, and he was talking about her all the time when we were hanging. I'm like, he's not gonna win, man. And he started losing right then. Hang on, I'll find her. Diego Sanchez, ring girl. Since then, I think he's figured out that he likes human beings with a little more muscle on them, if you know what I'm saying.
Come here.
Diego Sanchez, ring girl. They fired her from the UFC when she started dating him. Her name is Ali Sonoma. And maybe she wasn't as hot as Ariani, actually.
No way.
Ali Sonoma.
Hey, I don't know what kind of like level of like crazy. Okay.
I mean,
that login and log out from Facebook, there's now a new tracking option on the iPhone, which we all just opted into. It has never been there, and now it is, and it's on, and it allows you to track you in between apps.
that was that's the girl that was with Diego. And keep in mind, this is a very, very odd duck, this Diego. I mean, I can't even imagine, like, there's only one thing that she could have possibly seen in him, which was like, I've seen you on television, and thus I'm going to let you touch me anywhere that you want. Because, dude, we were in line. We were in line to watch that movie. And, you know, I don't know, there's like 10, 15 people in line. And he was set to fight John Fitch next. And we're in line, like, you know, making small talk. You know, it's like, I was like, dude, that's a big fight, man. He's good. You know, like, I don't do the starstruck thing. Like, if I'm asking him about the fight, I'm talking to him like a normal person. You know, I was like, it's like, man, he's a good fighter, man. He's great on the ground. And he started talking so loud, like, that it was very clear to me that he was like trying to like let everyone in the area know. It's like, hey, I'm Diego Sanchez. He's like, I'm just going to overwhelm him in the first round. I'm just going to overwhelm him so that he doesn't know what to do. I was like, why are you doing this? Actually, I know exactly why you're doing this, but chill the fuck out. We're at the movies. Okay. Harry Powell, thank you. Don't like being drunk and watching Jesse. Much love from UK. 4 a.m. gang. What's up, dude? I'll tell you, dude, West Coast United States has the best time zone for sports. When is UFC going to find Patricio Pitbull? I don't know. I have no idea what his contract looks like, but he's really good, dude. Pedro, my man. Thank you, dude. On my next box of Stogies. Stogies. Thank you, dude.
Come on.
Rooting for you. Dominic Cruz is going to be any good anymore, or is his sport passing by? That's an interesting question, dude. Like, he lost to Triple C, but Triple C is super good, dude. Like, even though Triple C was the two-weight champion, I think people sleep on him, dude. Like, and I don't think they really understand how good he is, because Triple C there is one of those guys that has this very identifiable moment of his career where he took this gigantic leap. And it wasn't that far back. It was like he lost to Demetrius Johnson. And it might have been the next fight, or it was the fight after that. But he went and started training in his karate style, the way that Conor fights. And that very first fight, when he came out in the karate style, I was watching it with Christian, the guy who's buddies with Dean Lister, and I was like, he's going to be the champion. Because you could just see it. He was so fast. He was so accurate. He knocked the dude out. And I was one of the only people that fucking picked him to beat Demetrius Johnson. But I did. And it was because of that. But anyway, like, I don't know. He's super good. But Dominic Cruz, I don't know, man. He's got such a weird stuff. Like Cody Garbrandt beat him pretty decisively.
Stop.
But both Henry Cejudo and Cody Garbrandt both are like really fast and really light on their feet, really good strikers, where they're kind of actually bad matchups for Dominic. So who knows? If he fought, they're both top of the division. So I'd be curious to see what he looks like against the 10th ranked guy or whatever. You'd argue Central is better for. Wait, you'd argue Central is better? How would the fights ending at 12 to 12:30 be better than them ending at 10 to 10:30? Right? Like that. Like, how would that possibly be better? Like, I mean, in all honesty, Hawaii's what, 3 hours behind us?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Hawaii, the main card starts at 4. That's not ideal. Ideal is the West Coast. Like, you go to a bar, you start drinking, the main cards at 7. It's awesome. Although I will say, if the end at 12:30, if you build your night around it, where you go to a bar and watch them all night, that's fun for sure.
Going to the bomb.
It's all my predictions. I haven't made any really for these fights yet. Tony Ferguson, is he done? I think they need to give him someone who's not a top 5 guy to find that out. Losing to Justin Gaethje. Justin Gaethje is a terrible matchup for him, and then Charles Oliveira, also a terrible matchup for him. But I don't know. I mean, he's still ranked 5th. Let's see him fight someone who's ranked 7th or 8th. I don't like one thing that I don't like about how the UFC handles guys, especially like in this current situation, is when these top guys, they lose a couple fights, and you can tell, you're like, this guy's not done yet. But like, it's really important what they do in their next fight. I feel like the UFC keeps feeding them the absolute best guys. Where like Tony Ferguson right now needs to not fight a top 5, top 6 guy. Like, give him someone that's 8th, and let him show that he's still better than these young up and comers. Because if he's not, he's done, right? But give him the opportunity to show it versus like putting him in there with like Conor or something, or like Dustin Poirier. If Dustin Poirier loses his fight, which that's probably what's going to happen. Dustin Poirier is probably going to lose his fight, and then they're going to have Dustin Poirier fight Ferguson, and that'll be an incredible fight. That shit, man. I don't know who's going to win that fight actually, because that actually is a fight that Tony could win. But both those guys are going to come out with 7 concussions and their faces unrecognizable. Gaethje versus Oliveira prediction. That's a very simple fight to break down. If Justin Gaethje can keep it on the feet, he will definitely win. If Charles Oliveira gets it on the ground, even for 1 second, he'll submit Gaethje, because he's an even higher level jiu-jitsu practitioner than Khabib. And Khabib made Gaethje look like it was his first day in jiu-jitsu class. Just having a beard provide cushion for punches. I don't have any. I've never had a beard, so I don't know. But you would think that it would certainly at least make it harder to kind of. I mean, I don't know about. No, I mean, not like a beard like this, but if you had like a big beard, maybe it would provide some kind of like benefit. I don't know. No, but also you can't Vaseline your face so they slide off either. You know. Paul Felder ranked 8 at lightweight. Yeah, that's a good fight. That's a good fight.
Oh yeah.
Tony Rafael dos Anjos, that's also a good fight.
I have one here.
Can you see my old lady? You just saw her. Is the fight on here for free? Fuck no. Nice book, dude. Digged it. Wait, what book? Having some facial hair can make it harder for opponents to hit the prime. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Darren. Like if it's big, it could like, you know, make it a little harder to see exactly what you're aiming for. But also, like I said, you can't Vaseline as well to like make shots slide off. But then once you get sweaty, same thing. Poirier is going on another title run. Not sure he'll want to keep fighting if he loses. Oh, he'll want to keep. No. I disagree with all of that. He's going to lose tonight, in my opinion. But he's definitely going to want to keep fighting. He's a savage, dude.
No.
Why not for free, man? I want to watch. Dog. You know what? Let's me and this guy have a one-on-one conversation. Inbay, tell me about it, dog. Like, why you want to watch for free? Tell me about why you can't pay for the pay-per-view. I actually really want to know this. Where are you from, dog? Tell me about your life story. Let's get down. Live free. That's funny that you would say that because after I did Sammy, I hit Francis out, and he said that I should hit him up in the New Year's, like, you know, last week of December. And I keep hitting him up, but he I hit him up a couple times and he didn't respond. Hang on, I'll show you.
It is charged. Really?
See, the thing is, like, some of these guys, like guys like Michael Francis, you know, for sure he has someone that runs his Twitter. So, like, you know, his social media. So you talk to him once, and then, Muradov's about to knock him out. Oh, that's it. Damn, he hit him with a heavy shot and he chicken danced. Ever watch rugby reaction vid no, I've never seen it. But yeah, see, I don't know how you make that, but that's me talking to Michael Francis. But he said to hit him up, and then I hit him up, and he hasn't responded. So I don't know. Who wins, Chandler versus Hooker? I honestly don't have any idea. Yes, I do. Habib's gonna fight, man. And especially like when you watch the Looking for a Fight from Dubai the other night. Don't have my credit card today. ESPN Plus sub ended last week. Well, being subscribed to ESPN Plus, you still got to buy the fight, son. Now that is at least a half decent reason. However, I'm not going to blow my entire platform up so you can watch the fights, dog. So, yeah, I'll play by play it. I mean, best I can. But what was I talking about here? Oh, Chandler and Hooker. Yeah, I'm going to bet that fight, but fuck, I don't have any. I really don't know who I should bet on. Gabrielle. Yeah. Should I bet on the tall, lanky guy from New Zealand, or the short, good-looking guy from America?
Who has the longest reach?
The guy from New Zealand.
Can we see him?
Yeah. Absolutely, you can. Okay, so
I just had to show you something funny. You can choose whether or not you want to share this with the world.
No, you just never know where people sit on this stuff. Okay, so these two guys.
That's not funny though.
It is funny. These two guys.
Oh.
And then that's the tall one. That's the American guy. He's a really good wrestler. This guy's really good at defending against wrestlers. This guy has explosive power. This guy's really accurate. It's a really tough fight to handicap.
Yeah.
And this guy was a champion in a different organization. This is his first UFC fight.
Ooh, okay.
I know. I'm
I kind of like the short guy.
Yeah, I watched a lot of his footage today too, and he's explosive. Like the smart money is on the tall guy, Dan Hooker, for sure. But I don't know. Like honestly, like so just from a pure breaking down the fight, this guy has this guy has this. Hooker is the guy, but Michael Chandler, I've been watching a lot of his footage, like not just his footage, but also the behind the scenes and the documentaries, and getting a really strong sense for his mindset, which is a huge way that I choose who to bet on. And I really think he's like, he knows exactly what this is. His whole life is built up to this. And like for Dan Hooker, it's not that. For Michael Chandler, his whole life and career has led, as a matter of fact, I'm betting on him for sure. Now that I'm talking it through. His whole life has led up to this fight.
So which one?
The short one.
Oh, yeah. See?
I'm doing it. Who's watching Pennywise?
Not me. Georgia.
Georgia's watching Pennywise?
No, it was just this guy. He looks like it.
Oh, God. In this game,
Oh, my God.
Look at it is in the friggin'.
It is in the game? Hi, Georgie.
Oh, my God. Go away from that.
You have to go through the tunnel.
Don't go in there, tunnel.
All right, I'm just gonna bet Michael Chandler. Like, I'm not gonna do any fancy stuff. How much,
I'm
babe?
in there.
Oh, God. I don't know. I don't feel confident in this. I don't know anything.
$100?
That was
Sure.
creepy.
Boom, $100 on Michael Chandler. Ooh.
When is that happening?
There's one more fight, and then that one. But here's the other thing. What if we parlayed Conor and Michael Chandler? Then what? Then, oh, wow. Those are not awful. Oh, never mind. It's not that much better. Yeah, I have enough money on Conor at this point. But let's bet this next fight just for fun. Hey guys, what do you guys like Calderwood or Jessica I? Everybody weigh in. I'm not even, as a matter of fact, I'm just gonna bet on whatever you guys vote for. Jessica I or Calderwood. You guys weigh in. Calderwood.
Jen, don't go near the scary clown.
Yeah, she's on the next
Calderwood. Damn, everybody likes Calderwood, huh?
Is that the little guy?
Oh wow, now we got Jessica I. No, this is the girl.
Oh.
Jeez, we had Calderwood. Now it's Jessica I. Okay, so Calderwood is up 1. Calderwood's up 2.
Give me a notepad.
Now I's up. Oh, now we're tied again. Calderwood's up 1. You guys are doing this on purpose, huh? UFC wants I to lose.
Why?
Wait, why?
Elaborate.
Is she on her last fight in her contract or something? Jesus! Every time someone said that. Do we have anybody who's?
Show me the girls.
Oh, Faruqi was doing I over and over and over, skewing the thing. Okay, hang on, I'll show you. Jessica I and Calderwood. Dude, Jessica I actually really annoys me also for some reason.
Hey Jen, can you turn that down, Angel?
How?
Giselle.
Oh, Calderwood is the.
Wait, show me. Who's who?
This is Calderwood. This is I. And Calderwood is actually like Irish or something.
Why does the other one bother you?
I don't know. She's obnoxious.
Oh.
There's something about her that's.
That one?
This one.
Click on the hat backwards photo.
I know she's buff, but that doesn't mean she's gonna win.
I just wanted to look at her facial expression.
Valentina Shevchenko kicked her face off.
Georgia, did you know?
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, we're gonna go Calderwood. Thanks, guys. Calderwood better fucking win. Just kidding.
I look here. I got the checkpoint right here. Mama.
Yeah.
Is that John being live?
No.
Okay, Calderwood for $50. She better win, dude. Otherwise,
You guys.
we're canceling our trip to Hawaii.
We're not even going to Hawaii.
Yeah, we are actually.
No, we haven't even told you yet.
Yeah, we didn't tell you, but we are.
Okay.
We going to Hawaii, son.
Okay.
Maybe we could fly directly from Palm Springs, babe. Go to Palm Springs and then fly straight to Hawaii.
What about the guinea pigs?
Oh, Jesus. Just
Leave them at my mom's?
no, leave them with the neighbors or something. I don't know.
Oh no, the neighbors do not.
Who is
They
the
did not take
biggest
good care of
female
them.
star in the sport? Oh,
We never even.
hello, Amanda
We still owe
Nunes.
Shawnee money.
We do?
Yeah.
How much?
I don't know. We didn't pay her.
Shit. You think Dana's banging Jessica I? No wonder she's so cocky. She's all, doesn't matter if I win or lose, I'm fucking the boss, so I can do whatever I want.
Wait, who's sleeping with Dana?
I think Amanda Rebus is, and they're saying Jessica I. I don't know where they're coming up with that. Because I'm just
Dana
saying.
he doesn't have a person?
Oh, he does, but I mean, come on. He has like 8, he's like a billionaire, Gabrielle.
So
If I ever own UFC, I'd probably have a girl on the side.
I would fucking kill you. Not jealous, just you'd be dead.
No, I know. That's a different thing. Like revenge is different than jealousy. No, Dana did not Ronda Rousey. No way. Wait, Gina Carano got fired for. They fired her. They fired her off of Star Wars. Amazing. She supported. I'm sure. I would imagine. I think I remember she supported Trump or something, and people got banished, so that she got fired from
God
Disney.
forbid you have a political opinion
Unreal.
that differs.
But Disney owns Rotten Tomatoes. Remember we talked about how they skew the things.
I hate everyone.
If Jessica I fought Amanda Nunes, then Amanda Nunes will be yeah. Jessica I fights at 120. She fights the division below. Gina didn't get fired. She just got bashed on. I did see her get bashed on Twitter. It's like, you know what I love? You know what's my favorite thing is like when someone expresses an opinion, like something like that. Like she's like, I think I'm going to vote for Trump. And no one is like, well, she's like a smart girl. So could you explain why? Like, because I don't really understand like how anybody could support him, like a normal response. So like, well, geez, from what I've seen, he doesn't seem like a viable candidate for president. Could you explain why you're voting for him? Like that would be normal. There's like, you're voting for Trump, you white supremacist trash bag, fire her. You're like, I mean, I think one of you two is a trash bag, but at this point, it wouldn't be Gina Carano. It'd be the psycho that's attacking her on Twitter. So,
Hey, my buddy Nate just messaged me again.
There's this one more than the main event. What buddy, Nate?
Oh, that one who said, "Hey, cute."
Oh, yes.
He said.
Let's see.
I deleted it because I just delete. And then
Do you guys remember "Hey, cutie"? Because he saw that you saw it. Now look, oh, you can't see that.
It's all blown out.
Damn it! Hold on.
Oh my god!
Look at that. Still doesn't work.
You have to cover whatever.
It says, "How are you?"
Just a you though.
Yeah, he's like that's cutie talk. Hey, cutie.
Now turn the light back
How
on.
are you? You're like, dude. Actually, let me see that.
That's
Wait, where is it? Where'd it go?
Late.
Where'd it go?
It's in. There.
Yes. Watch this, you guys. We're gonna. This guy sent messages at the wrong time. I'm good, Nate.
God.
I'm good, Nate.
God help this poor guy.
How are you? God help this poor guy that's fucking messaging. Like literally, no one could look at your Instagram and think that you're single. You're like there with 3 kids and a husband. Apparently, he hasn't looked real close at the pictures of your husband. He's like, this guy would probably decapitate me, most likely. But I'm good, Nate. How are you? Look at with a U. What do you guys think he's going to come with? Hey, cutie, how are you? And I go, I'm good, Nate. How are you? Don't disappear now, Nate Goodwill. Let's see his pictures. His account's private. God, he's such a private guy.
Can I see what my other friends are saying to me now?
Yeah. Jody Brazil replied to your story. Sarah T replied to your story.
It's about the new terms and conditions or whatever. It's crazy.
Trump is still the president. Remember what I told you guys about the QAnon guys? They always really know what's going on. So Let's go Calderwood. She looks good, babe.
That one?
Yeah, that's who we're rooting
for.
That's who we voted for.
We voted with our money.
Even when the music's not on, you can tell she came out to like Irish River dancing. Oh, Josh Marker, did you not see my live yesterday where I talked about that? Because about Colby giving Chiesa shit. So Colby Covington is the one. Colby Covington is the one that has. Let me know if he messages back.
I will.
Colby Covington is the one who has like this like ridiculous character that he came out with, and it's like a WWE thing, and he wears MAGA hat everywhere, and he's like, he actually campaigned with the Trumps, but he obviously really supports Trump, but like does this whole character. This guy Michael Chiesa is this fighter, is like a hippie dude and like super hyper left, and he won on Wednesday, and he grabbed the mic. He's all, Colby Covington, the election's over. I want Colby next, son. Your president's gone. And I was like, that would be brilliant for them to do that fight. Like,
you, baby.
just take everyone's angst. You know, they're like,
No, honey, go ahead.
God, the presidential election has so much impact on my life. Not.
That's all most people need.
Do I have any firearms in California? Hey, Gabby, do I have any firearms?
Like a couple.
I have a handful. Where is Air Force One? Yes. We actually have a real QAnon person here. The one who asked me for the free script. Where is Air Force One?
Where is it?
Why was no one at the inauguration? Why does Trump have the nuclear codes in the military? Dude, I don't know. I was wondering that, dude. Tell me why.
Please tell us.
Is it because he's
What
is he still the president? Is he on Air Force One right now? So when he gave his concession speech and then he did the transfer of power, misdirection? Tell me. Misdirection. Fuck yes. Thank you. Hey, dude, X7, don't you ever see me live and not come on and talk to me about this kind of thing. So what else? So he's on Air Force One with the nuclear codes. He's still the president. What else is going on? Where's Nancy Pelosi? Arrested for treason, right?
I hope so.
She deserves it.
I really wish that was true.
She deserves it, right? Yeah. She's arrested for treason.
Like,
how come we don't know about it, though? Who's keeping it secret?
The media.
I mean, the media likes her, so.
Yeah, that's why they would.
Pedro F., where do you live? Because I do want to come shoot. Hey, X7. So it really pissed me off when they ousted Parler. I think it's really dangerous what they did. But I bet it really pissed you off.
Shut up.
It actually really pissed me off, too. That's not a joke. I don't think that was a good thing. Florida. Yeah, we're on the other side of the country. But my buddy Paul, who also shoots, lives in Florida.
Paul from...
Oh, my God, yes. Gabrielle, look at what we did. 9/11 couldn't have been an inside job because the planes came from the outside.
Good one.
Can you please elaborate on that, Alex Lewis?
I think it's a joke.
Oh. Well played. Well played. You want me to play-by-play Jessica I and Calder? I'll just tell you guys when Calderwood wins because obviously she's going to win.
So far, nothing is happening.
Nope.
Oh, yeah, nothing.
Jessica I is warming up very, very furiously. I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick. Gabrielle, talk to our people about it.
I can't sit on this chair without you. I have a rocking chair. Hi, guys. Apparently, I'm supposed to entertain you, but I'm also answering messages. Here's Giselle.
Hi.
Let's see. What's going on? I'm trying to read.
Gonna move the iPad.
You gotta get the iPad out of here.
I don't need it.
Oh, this is crazy. Hey, guys. You want to say hi?
Hi.
What did you learn? Oh, it just started. I wish I could give commentary, but I'm not going to do it justice. And I don't even know anybody's names. Calderwood. I got that. Basically,
They're trying to kill each other.
they're both just hitting each other a lot. Calderwood's trying to take down I. It was not successful. And now I has Calderwood up against the Chains. So there's that. What's the best thing about having kids? Oh, I love this. Best thing about having kids is they're really, really cute. They love you a lot. They make you laugh, and they kind of weirdly give your life purpose. My favorite drink is Sauvignon Blanc.
Did Calderwood win?
No, not yet. I was telling them that I has her up against the
Why is-
events.
Yeah. Jessica I is
Now
a
they're
wrestler.
free, and they're back in the middle.
Jessica I just threw a weak ass jab. Calderwood just landed 2 shots on her. Jessica I is not as good as Calderwood on the feet. Calderwood has her in Muay Thai clinch. Now they're against
Did
the
I do a
fence.
good job, you guys?
Gabrielle,
I did a good job.
you couldn't have done a bad job.
No.
Isn't it Giselle's bedtime? Actually it is,
You're
but
getting there.
you know, Saturday, whatever.
It's not.
Thank you, Josh.
Ooh, Calderwood just landed a good front kick. Now she's here with a Muay Thai. This is a dirty fight.
They're scrappy. Girls
Calderwood.
are fucking feisty.
Gabrielle, think about what kind of girl becomes a
I
professional
know.
fighter. Just the most savage
Where's
girls
my
ever.
drink? Can you have me my drink?
This one?
Oh, I did great, Brian said. Thanks, Brian.
Isn't it? It's weird how like people that look like her seem to just like always do good. You know, like
Shut the fuck up. I'm amazing.
you are amazing. That's a fact. But it would break like if I didn't know you, you would break my brain where I would be like, oh my God. Like
Do we have a wood stove or a gas stove? Are you talking about our fireplace? Oh, good. It's open. It's gas.
Where's Roblox? Where's Roblox?
why on the orders Biden signed, he did not show it like Trump did? Why, oh, you mean like the executive orders? Why did he not? I'm very curious. You tell me. Why didn't he show them?
He did do some shit that I'm not happy with.
Yeah, but why didn't he show the executive orders? It's because Trump's still president, right? Biden is going to extend the quarantine, pass that COVID bill to disguise the trillions going into hydrogen bomb. Okay. I was with you until the last part.
Hydrogen bomb.
We have plenty of hydrogen bombs.
Yeah.
Any money that's going into our new
Definitely extending the quarantine, but COVID's going to get knocked
Yeah.
out because the WHO just changed the parameters for what a positive is. Go look that one up. That's fun. And of course, the vaccine.
there are very, very few topics I know more about than our nuclear arsenal.
What's fake as fuck?
What?
Tell your wife I said hello. Hey, Wes.
Oh, he's the one. It's fake as
Gabby
fuck.
called the fence the chains. Whatever. Fence, chains, chain link fence.
Wait, what?
I said fence the second time.
Oh, here? What, this?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is a fence. Oh, you mean because you
I
said
said-
chains the first time?
Yeah.
Jeez, what
But
do you guys
thank
I mean,
you for calling
What,
me
you
out.
didn't- you didn't
I
know-
appreciate
You didn't know what
that.
she was talking about? They're all cheese. Did she say chains?
It's so hard to understand
What
what
could
she
she have
meant by
meant
that.
by chains? Dude, but yeah, if money's going into the hydrogen bombs, it's a good thing because our current ICBMs get launched by fucking floppy disk. Think about that. That's not a joke. It's 100% real.
Yeah, we check your DM.
Floppy disks. Tell Gabby to check her VMs. Yes.
Hold up. I gotta do work for 1 second.
She's like, I need to delete. Like,
I'm like,
hey,
let me
does the
delete all
guy?
these.
Hey, the guy that I messaged. She's like, me and him are hot and heavy
Oh,
now. So now I need to.
shit.
Yeah, I
That
need
was
to
my new
delete this.
boyfriend?
Yeah. What's his name again? Nate.
Oh,
Nate.
Nate?
Nate.
Nate.
Come on, Calderwood. I bet
Typically
next
it's
month's
either
next month's
coffee or
house
capsules,
payment on you.
period. That's the vast majority.
Oh, Calderwood's tired. This is not good. This is not good at all. Shit, Jessica I's gonna win this fucking fight.
Sorry, y'all. Nothing from Nate yet.
Dude, what kind of lazy bit? Hey, cutie, and then we're like, dude, you're up, bro.
So was mine! Exclamation point. They just put it on for everyone.
Jessica I's in
Exclamation point,
way better
crazy,
shape
right?
than Calderwood. Okay, like this round could have gone either way, but Calderwood's fading, and I is not tired at all.
Oh,
She just knocked her.
I gotta go. Ricky's calling.
I tell him, I said, "What's up?"
Hey.
What's your press right here again?
Shit, Calderwood. I mean, that's a real tight
You
round.
got
Khabib weighs 195 by
it?
now.
What's your press here again?
I don't know. I mean, I saw him at the thing a few days ago, and he looked like he's in pretty good shape. Tom Petty's been dead, son. I know, dude. I is gonna win this fight because Calderon is already fucking exhausted. Would I be able to beat Amanda Nunes in a fight? Fuck no. Any guy that tells you they can beat Amanda Nunes in a fight who's not a professional fighter doesn't know shit about fighting. Straight up. Wait. I's gonna win this fight here. Calderwood's gonna win now. All right, Calderwood, get your second win, yo. You know what you could make so much money on is every time that there's a girl fight on, right, where you don't know either fighter, just bet that the fight will go more than one round. And I mean, you know, the odds aren't that good, but you'll win literally every fucking time. Did I even look up Calderwood's fucking record? Like, they say Calderwood won the first round. That's good. So here's another thing about me betting on shit. Like, anytime that I bet a fight where I don't know both fighters well, where I just kind of wing it, I lose every time. Like, literally, it's actually like kind of defies logic. Like, if Calderwood wins, this will be like the very first time I've randomly bet a fighter and won. Calderwood, sure dog. Here, what do you guys want me to tell me? What do you want me to tell you about? Ask me a question or like I don't know, like a story or something. Jake Paul knocks out Conor. Okay. Jake Paul knocks out Conor if Conor is asleep or someone slips him 15 Valiums. So Calderwood lost to Damian Maia in the last fight. When I was supposed to oh, man. I should have looked this up. But oh my God, this is so sloppy. Jessica I at least like kind of like looks like a fighter. She's got a fighter's body. She's got like she carries it like a professional, like swagger. Like she's got a big lot of muscle on her. Calderwood looks like a girl who grew up in you know, what's it called? Like a foster home and fought her way out. My dream fight other than Conor versus Habib. Like with guys that are current, it would be Masvidal Conor or Izzy and John Jones. Can Habib meet Usman at 170? I don't know. There's nothing in the world that, like, that's the only other fight aside from like if Habib's only going to fight one more time, you know, let's say Conor loses, I would be almost as excited for Habib Usman as I would be for Conor rematch. And that would be easier because I could just, you know, with no regard, root for Habib in that fight versus being torn in half emotionally with a Habib and Conor fight. How would a Masvidal and Covington fight go? Covington will take him down. It'll look exactly like the Usman fight against Masvidal, I think. Jake Paul says he signed to fight someone. Who do I think it is? No one who's a good striker. I saw Vitor Belfort try to call him out, and I was like, there is absolutely no fucking chance Jake Paul is going to take on Vitor Belfort, dude. Absolutely none. Who would win at the same weight, Habib or Adesanya? I mean, that's an impossible question to answer. How I think Paulo Costa would do it light heavyweight. Just depends. I mean, like, it just depends on how he. Like, the reason why I think that Adesanya is going to beat Jan Blachowicz is because Jan Blachowicz is just a slightly bigger version of Paulo Costa, really. I put $50 on Calderwood.
Like real money?
Do I know Renato Laranja? No, I do not. Usman will be very tough to beat. I think Gilbert Burns is going to beat him, though. Conor or Masvidal, I think Conor does. Only because if someone's gonna stand with Conor, I'll always pick Conor, dude.
Jiu-jitsu time.
Jake Paul, Mike Perry is the one. I fucking 100% agree. That is the one for sure. What?
They're doing jiu-jitsu.
No, they're not. She's wrestling. I mean, it is kind of. But Jessica Ai is a wrestler. The one who's on top is a wrestler.
One's on the bottom is a what?
I'm not sure what her pedigree is in jiu-jitsu. She's more of a striker. She's more like daddy.
Delicate.
My max bench, I have no idea. I don't max anymore. Yeah, I've seen mixed Molly Twinimies. It's good. It's not his best, but it's good. He's never made a bad video ever. Why can't Khabib fight at 170? He could. Masvidal, Wonderboy 2. No. They're not going to do that. This is a really bad matchup for Masvidal. And I mean, I don't think they'll make that fight, personally. Wait, Dustin arrived to the area 45 minutes ago and Conor is yet to arrive. What? They're like, they are living in this place, aren't they? Can Lando Venata beat Curtis Blades? I don't know. Let me see. Let me look at this dude. Is Lando Venata is not fighting Curtis Blades, is he? Does Mixed Molly sound the same in normal conversation? Yeah, he does. Exactly the same. Can Conor win a boxing title? Ask me that after this fight. Ben Askren versus Jake Paul. Jake Paul. Me versus Jake Paul, who wins? We're actually kind of the same size, but I would need to train a lot. Like, that's the thing is, you know, if you're like me in my prime versus Jake Paul's fucking good, man. He's not a fucking joke, man. He's really not. Everybody thinks that like he's a jokester. The guy can bang, man. I would have to train. Like, if I was gonna fight, I would have to train a lot.
Do I have to train?
Yeah, Yoel is gonna leave a trail of guts. I agree. Is Mixed Molly's accent real? Yes, it is. Pretty sure the fighters have 2 minutes. Yeah, they're like super close to the arena. Oh, you guys are hearing this on the thing that like Conor just arrived. Okay, I got you. I pay a month's wages to see Yoel fight Jake Paul. So basically, you just want to see Jake Paul get knocked into oblivion. Dude, the Weasel is the man. I don't know anything about his background, but nobody, like, in my opinion, breaks down fights better than him. And Luke Thomas is very good at that too, man. He's really, really excellent. Those guys just do like they're different kinds of channels in mine. You know, mine is really about like, what are these guys thinking? Like, what are they thinking? You know, what's likely to happen in the business and why, you know, that kind of stuff. Like, you know, when those guys try to talk about that shit, like, seriously, like when you hear them talk about like, you know, oh, why Dana's going to do blah, 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 or like, you know, oh, is this fight going to happen? I fucking run circles around those guys in that particular category. But when it comes to like, you know, oh, here, watch this sequence of Khabib taking Justin Gaethje down and then what happened and how he got to this thing, those guys smoke me there. But there's nobody that gets me on the other stuff. Tank, you think David's going to crush Ryan? We'll see. I think we're going to find out at the same time, because the thing about boxing right now is that there's only a handful of really, really good guys, and until they fight each other, you just don't really know. And dude, Garcia is fucking real, dude. And the fact that he got knocked down in that fight and still came back and did what he did shows that's almost even more impressive than if he would have just run through the guy, because now you know what he's made of if he gets into if he faces adversity. Like, until you see how he handles something like that, you always are like, well, what if he got hurt? Now you know he gets hurt and he fucking stands up and then beats the shit out of the guy and then knocks him out on a body shot. And nod, thank you. My chances against Jake Paul right now, I would lose because I haven't been training like at all, like stand up. I've just been kicking the bag and punching the bag. But if I was gonna fight Jake Paul, I would need to do a real camp. I would need to spar a ton. But if I train constantly, I mean, who knows? I mean, again, he's not a dude I couldn't beat. But also,
Your fists are hard.
but he's also not a pushover, man. I mean, I can knock anyone out, but he can too, actually. He punches real hard, dude.
So do you. You have hard knuckles.
Wait, what'd you say, Giselle?
You have hard knuckles.
I have hard knuckles?
Yeah.
How do you know?
I felt your knuckles.
What a good daughter. I mean, that body shot goes down. I mean, it was a really good one. I don't know why everybody's saying that Tank Davis is going to kill Garcia. I think it'll be a great fight. I watch both of them. I don't see any kind of big gap in their skill sets at all. I can't call out Jake Paul because all Jake Paul cares about is how big your following is. My following's not big enough to call him out. The benefit, him fighting me, the benefit would be 100% mine. What does he get out of it? You know what I mean? Dude, Calderwood won this fight. Dude, best bet of my life, you guys. I did it. Yeah. See, you guys? That's how I do it right there. See, you would have never known to bet Calderwood if it wasn't for me saying it.
That was jujitsu.
No, you are definitely not the only one hyped for Chandler. Dude, I loved that Garcia, went viral with the fucking body shot challenge, and then he ripped a body shot on the dude. I mean, that body shot had so much heat on it, dude. Guys who have that step in, check, left hook to the body with fucking heat like that, man, it's such a good punch. Dude, long live Calderwood. I should have bet more, dude. Damn. How'd I get to hang with Sammy the Bull? So he started putting stuff on the internet, when he started telling stories, he just was getting started. And I hit him up on Instagram and I sent him a link to the documentary that they did about me running my company. And his son watched the whole thing and his son was like, damn. So I started rapping out with his son, Gerard. And then so it went from there. It's crazy being in the same room as Sammy though, man. I thought about, I wonder, if it would, what my impression of him would be if I didn't know anything about him. If I knew nothing about him and then I was just in the same room with him, if it would be the same, but he's got a very, very, I can't really, I've tried to explain it. You can't really explain it. He's the fucking man, dude. And he knows it, where, he played the highest stakes game that there is. And he was, when he starts talking about the mafia, it's crazy, dude. You sit there because because if things would have gone a little bit differently, if he would have been born 20 years earlier or whatever, he very easily could have been Carlo Gambino, really, he could have been one of the most powerful bosses. I mean, he was one of the most powerful bosses, but he's a really sharp guy. Very, very sharp. Islam versus Kevin Lee. I like that fight. Although Kevin Lee's another guy that I think they should just throw a fucking bone to. Give him someone that he can beat. And Islam Makhachev is not that guy. Islam Makhachev is on the come up. And, because Kevin Lee has value. If he can start winning, then no, I don't play UFC 4.
You don't
Yeah, Islam. I believe Islam would smash Kevin Lee too, and especially right now. Like Lee needs a win. He's so mind fucked. Like when I saw he got that tattoo on the back of his head, I just was like, man, this guy's struggling, dude. Because all that says to me is like he's lost. Let me see. He's lost.
No, I'm not playing murder mystery. What? I'm not playing what you're playing. You're playing murder mystery.
Hang on.
Can you play? We have no play. Yeah, no. Why?
Yeah, I mean he's 2-4 in his last 6, and he lost to Charles Oliveira. He got submitted by Oliveira, got submitted by Rafael dos Anjos, lost to Al Iaquinta, got submitted by Tony Ferguson. I mean, he knows. Like, if I'm looking at his thing and going, dude, this guy needs a win or he might get cut, he fucking knows that for sure. And so, like, coming off of a streak like this, like, or just the last 4, he's 1-3 in his last 4. And then he goes and gets this fucking crazy statement gladiator thing tattooed on the back of his head. Like, that's him. It's hard to explain. It's like he had this vision of what he was going to be, right? Like he has a vision that he's going to be this superstar in the UFC. Things are not going his way, and so that tattoo makes sense if he's where he wanted to be. And he got it when he was not at all where he wanted to be. And so it's like he's trying to anyway, he's mind fucked is what he is. And he's a good fighter. He just needs he needs to not fight a high level. I mean, but fuck, dude. He lost to Rafael dos Anjos, Al Iaquinta. I don't know who they should give him. Let me look at the rankings. All right, Michael Chandler and Dan Hooker. I can't believe this is on. Yeah, I don't know if it's that crazy as Britney Spears shaving her head, but it's like I know I believe me, like I can literally feel exactly what he was doing. Like I understand where he was at, and it was not a healthy, not healthy at all. He's number 11. So, and Islam's 13. How is Islam 13? They need to give him a real fight. They should let Al Iaquinta fight Islam Makhachev or Paul Felder or Rafael dos Anjos. They need to get Islam in the mix, man. Like Habib's on his way out. Everybody knows Islam Makhachev is like his little brother, like the next, get him in there, I bet Chandler because Gabrielle. He said he got the tattoo for the same reason that I got the sleeves. Yeah, maybe. Except that, yeah, maybe actually. It's on his fucking head. I mean, but with mine was different. I wasn't trying to compensate. I really was oh, this is I've won. I was the 155-pound champion as far as I was concerned. I was about to have a TV show, barring us losing the show, which didn't seem like it was possible at the time. I was like, okay, well, so we're going to be as big as DraftKings and I'm going to be the CEO and I'm going to have my own fucking TV show. So fuck you, future corporate employer that I'm never going to be, indebted to. They just announced officially Yan and Sterling. Oh, nice. Yan and Sterling. That's a good fight. Ortega versus Volkanovski. Knew that was coming. Nice. Hunter Biden made millions selling. Wait, hang on. This is actually true. Hunter Biden sold millions selling access to his father's office when Joe Biden was vice president of the United States. We now know the discovery of Hunter's computer that Joe was. Yeah, of course. That's all true. That is all true. Who did I bet on for the? I bet Chandler. Does Francis get it done this time? Yes, he does. I think he's going to knock out Stipe. It'll be hilarious if Chandler gets knocked out. I mean, he might. It's a terrible matchup for him. I picked him because I like his mindset and he's explosive. But on paper, Hooker should win. But later, Jay. Can you bet Conor wins with uppercut? No. If Hunter's last name was Trump, they would have been all over him. That's correct. They just announced Francis or Stipe. Yep. So that Islam stuff. Yep. For yes. Yep. John Jones ever fight Stipe. John Jones is fighting the winner of Stipe versus Ngannou. That's what's happening.
Do you know this much about fighting?
How do I know this much about fighting?
Yeah.
I know this much about everything I'm passionate about.
Okay.
Did you guys hear Conor say at the press conference that he's richer than Dana? You guys hear that? Because he is. How crazy is that? Conor's wealthier than fucking Dana.
How much money does he have?
At least $1 billion, probably more.
He's $1 billion.
Yeah, because they said his whiskey brand is worth $2 billion now. Do I think Ortega can beat Volkanovski? I don't know, man. That's yeah, he is. Yeah. Proper 12 is worth $2 billion. Like because they talked about it this week that George Clooney sold his tequila brand for $1 billion, and Conor's whiskey brand is over twice as big as George Clooney's. But Conor's in that space now. Like if you're smart, if you're actually a really smart businessman and you get to a position like Conor's in, then you can create multiple gigantic businesses like that. All you have to do is just choose things that are in line with your brand and then and then have placement with the things you do. Like, did you guys notice all of his build-up videos had the McGregor fast stuff, like his new what's it called? Like his, I don't know, whatever, like fitness shit. And then now all the buildup, every suit he's wearing, he's like, yeah, this is part of the McGregor, suit brands or whatever. And like the whiskey, he launched that at the Habib fight, So like when you get exposure like Conor, it's unbelievable how fucking easy it is to create gigantic, if you're well branded like he is. I mean, think about like if Habib launched a clothing brand, how fast would you go buy that shit? I would. I bought the day that those Conor McGregor
has $1 billion. I wanted one. I want some.
Like as soon as Conor's Reebok, like the line of Reebok shoes came out, I bought them fucking that day, and they're like the best shoes ever too.
Okay.
Conor's not nervous at all. Who do I think will win UFC 257? Conor. Conor, how much will he make this fight? They said that he made $30 million for the Cowboy fight, and it sold 1. Wow, is that right? So Forbes said he made $30 million for the Cowboy fight, and that sold 1.3. That would, if that's true. Hang on. Is that? Wait. Jesus, if that's true, then Conor was making. I know Conor gets a piece of the ticket sales. He gets a piece of the like all the food they sell, all that stuff. So if he made $30 million, let's say he made 6 or 7 from all that stuff. So I don't know, call it. Let's say 20 million divided by 1.3 million pay-per-view buys. Damn, that would mean he's making $15 per pay-per-view buy, if that's true, which is so much more than any of the other guys make. But the thing that they said in that movie, they said this fight was trending more than the Habib and Conor fight. But the thing that they said in that movie that they did, where they did like the cartoon version of Conor that I did the review on, whatever, Embattled, was they implied that like when Conor was like first really big and was negotiating his deal, that he basically threatened to help the fighters unionize, and then they gave Conor like the best deal fucking ever, versus all the other fighters, just so that he wouldn't, because setting a precedent with the deal they made with Conor would keep the other fighters from being able to unionize, and if that's the case, I mean, that is possible, I know Khabib makes over 10 million every fight. Jorge Masvidal is number 2 earner. I'm not sure. No, I think Khabib is the number 2. Oh my God, let's go. Okay, now we got an actual real fight here. So I'm gonna have to watch this thing here. Yeah, Khabib versus Conor. Like if Conor comes out here and smokes Dustin, and then they do the Khabib fight, it'll be the biggest fight in history. It'll probably do more than the Mayweather fight, than Mayweather and McGregor. Iron Michael Chandler. See, this is what I'm saying. Like, I like that. Like, I like rooting for him. So the same thing why I talked about, like why I would probably have to root for Khabib if he fought Conor again, because if he lost, it would be so devastating to him, you know, where like it would like just be utterly devastating. Like if he lost, where if Conor lost, you know, he's already won at life and it's not the thing. Like in this fight, Chandler, his whole life has led to this fight. Like this is like the most pivotal moment of his entire life right now is this fight. If he can win, it's everything to him. Every single thing that he's done, every fucking minute that he spent training as a fighter, his entire life, every fight in Bellator, every single thing, all leading to this. And with Dan Hooker, that's not the case. This is just another big fight for Dan Hooker, but this is fucking everything for Michael Chandler. If Dustin wins this fight, you might watch me literally just kind of collapse because I'll be so shocked. Let's go, Chandler. Hang on, I gotta mute you guys so I can hear this for a second. Who's DMing
I
you?
had a couple from your team.
Really?
From your team. From your
What'd they say?
Yes, that's what I do. I just had water. I had someone ask me if they could buy a thong.
Buy a thong?
And another one says, tell Jesse to adopt me.
Hey, one of you guys asked to buy one of Gabrielle's thongs. How much you want to pay? You didn't have to go to her for that. You could ask me. How much? What's the offer? Oh, yeah. He and I talked earlier today.
Not the thong purchaser.
No. Supreme Sins. Damn, son. Can I buy a thong? You have to be a lot more disrespectful than that to piss me off. That's not an invitation. Better is backing Dan Hooker. Man, this is going to be bananas, this fight. Hooker looks very relaxed. And Chandler looks very, very, very fired up.
Who wanted the girl?
The girl that we bet on did.
Which one was that?
Calderwood.
Oh, yeah.
Dan Hooker looks so relaxed. Dude, he's so much taller than Michael Chandler. That's crazy. Oh, Wes, you want me to show the fight? Totally, dude. Or you could just buy it. You know, you could probably buy it. Am I upset Trump didn't release the info on the UFOs? I don't think that the presidents even know about that. I think it's private companies that have all of that information to keep it out of the eyes of it's like high-level intelligence officers and private companies. Oh my God, let's go. Can you guys hear it? You guys can't hear it, right? Michael Chandler's entire life. Right. Yeah, Robert Smith. There's a company that all the FAA people report UFO interactions with, and it's not the government. There's actually like a private company. The guy who wrote the Pat Tillman book that I read, he wrote a book about it, like the frequency of UFOs across this one like longitude line. It's really weird, but he talked about that in his book. It was in the COVID cause. That's not really. Oh shit! You know what? I actually remember that now that you said that. I forgot about that. Why did Trump create Space Force as soon as he was in office? Because China and Russia are using satellites to attack us. That's why. Oh man, let's go. Gabrielle, we bet on this is the one where we bet on the short dude.
Where's the short guy from?
America. His whole life has been building up to this moment right here. Oh man. Hey, nobody share a link in this chat. I'm serious.
What?
Let's go. Like a steel, like steel. Yeah. Chandler's closing the distance. Chandler's cutting him off. He's got his head a little high. Both of them look really loose. Chandler's fast. In and out. No one's throwing anything yet. Hooker's throwing leg kicks. Missed. Chandler's loading up. He wants to shoot in and throw a big overhand right. Ooh. Hooker's throwing this kick to keep him at distance. Chandler wants to catch one and throw an overhand right. You can see Chandler's like he's going to explode. There you go. Chandler throwing. Chandler went to his body. Ooh, man. Chandler has fucking heat, dude. He's like a little ball of dynamite, dude. Ooh, yeah. He just shot in and tried to throw an overhand.
This should be done.
Oh, man, I really want Michael Chandler to win now, aside from just the bet. He's explosive. He's going to be exciting to watch. God damn, he throws so much heat on those shots. Hooker keeps circling away from his power side. He's circling to Chandler's left. Chandler just landed a big body kick. He's circling away from because Chandler's right hand is his power, and Hooker's just circling to his left. If that's all he's got, though, Chandler's going to catch him. Ooh, Hooker just landed a really good leg kick. Oh, what's up, dude? That's it.
You're welcome.
What's up, dude?
I called it.
Daddy, you're perfect.
That's it.
Yeah, why do you always do this over fights in football?
Woo!
You always do this over fights.
Woo! Now Conor's going to have to win by first round knockout, or else Khabib might fight Michael Chandler. He just fucking blitzkrieged Hooker and knocked him out. God damn. That's how you fucking fight. God damn. I'm a genius. Fucking A. That guy has fucking dynamite in his hands. What's up?
Why do you go crazy over football?
We just won a lot of money. And because.
You have money?
We have money. Yeah, we just won. We won 2 fights in a row.
Why is this not working? I'm pressing this.
Yeah, it was just like what I was saying, you guys. He kept circling to his left, circling to his left, circling to his left, and then he threw a right and then caught him with a left hand. Boom! The one he was circling into. Literally, just like I said. Boom!
Get this back plugged in.
I can't believe they didn't stop that earlier. What is God?
Daddy, how much money did you win?
I don't know, $125 or something.
Jeez, Louise, man.
Dude, now, real talk. Conor has to win by first round knockout or Khabib's going to want to fight Michael Chandler. That's not a fucking joke. That just changed everything right there. Damn. God damn. God damn.
Mama.
You're welcome.
Mama.
Gonna make us rich?
We're going to Hawaii. Oh, now we're going with another $125.
We're so rich.
But I'm telling you, dude, I was watching him through this whole buildup, and I could just see it in him. I'm like, this guy he's a person that like, he's like a purpose-driven guy, and he knew this was everything. I love that shit. I love it. This is why this is the best sport ever.
Why do you need so many chargers?
We have a lot of devices happening right now. I gotta take these monkeys to bed.
No, it's Daddy said it's Saturday.
It's already way past your bedtime.
No, I want to. No.
Conor needs to win in ridiculously dominant fashion. I mean, Hooker's no fucking joke, too. He just kept circling to his left as if, like, he didn't have a left hand. Like, that was, I mean, that's the problem with guys who have a ton of reach against short guys. They get overconfident that they can't reach him. And they can. What I tell you. That's how you fucking do it right there, son. God damn. That is how you fucking do it. That is how you do it. That's fight game right there. You win by knockout in your debut. You tell them it's the greatest moment of your professional life. You tell, fuck you, Conor. Fuck you, Dustin. And fuck you, Khabib. Brilliant, dude. This is the absolute best case scenario for Michael Chandler times on. Everyone's going to be talking about him tomorrow. Well, let's see how Conor does. But unbelievable, dude. Shit, Conor might end up, you know what? If Khabib doesn't come back, that's who Conor's fighting for the title. Bet that. Bet your fucking life on that. If Khabib doesn't come back, Conor's fighting him, assuming Conor wins. Damn, dude. What a savage. I fucking love this guy now. He's yelling into cell phones, yelling for Khabib.
The original request was deleted and now just the question of William.
What? Dude, hey, supreme sins. if you're asking for thongs, I'm the fucking broker of thongs. Okay, like if you're trying to go directly to Gabrielle, in case you've been missing the dynamic here, they just come to me. How much, son?
I was offered $40 for my socks.
Why didn't we take that money for socks?
People are too weird.
That's weird. That would weird you out. Someone,
It's because something's blocking it.
dude, they can have my. Why don't we just tell them they're your socks? They can sell them my socks. He's like, oh fuck yeah. Conor won't fight a wrestler. Okay. Let's go. Wow, that was unreal, dude. That was unreal. Michael Chandler is a savage, dude. Oh my God. Now I just got really nervous. It doesn't give me any pleasure rooting against Dustin Poirier. I think he's a really good dude. Hooker's not done. He's just frustrated. Hooker's upset because it was a huge opportunity and he just got knocked the fuck out. But he'll fight his way back. Do I think Conor will fight Jake Paul eventually? Here's the thing. He can't do it without Dana saying it's okay. And I mean, again, if it wasn't for Dana, who wouldn't take that money? If it's really $50 million, you're like, that's literally like, hey, Jesse, you want to take $50 million to beat up a teenage girl? Like like Jake Paul has absolutely no chance against Conor. None. Zero. Like none. Zero. It'd be like me rolling against these fucking black belts in jiu-jitsu. You cannot win. Can't.
Suckered into a gaming.
Oh, look at that. You get these kids down.
Keep it on couch.
I can't believe this is on right now.
Hi, Mom. Okay, watch a movie.
How is Justin Gaethje ranked above Dustin Poirier when Dustin Poirier knocked out Justin Gaethje?
Mama.
And they're like, and that doesn't make any sense to me at all.
I want to be with Mommy. Okay, come on, dude. I'm putting my head where
Yeah, and guess where Michael Chandler's going to be on that list now? Above Tony Ferguson, that's for goddamn sure.
Daddy,
What's up?
can we watch a movie now?
No, you guys are going to bed.
No.
Yeah, it's bedtime.
Dad, no. Being good. Where's paper?
It's not about being good. It's like.
But I'm not tired.
You know what? While you guys are awake, Mommy and Daddy have to just be Mommy and Daddy. We need to get you little fuckers to sleep.
Oh, Daddy, do you
What?
want to see where I kept my picture?
Yeah, I do.
Come on.
No, I'm not going anywhere. Just show me or tell me.
It was-
Oh, you're talking about the one I did for you? Oh,
I know
yeah.
where she keeps it.
Show me in the morning.
She keeps it in her bookshelf.
You hit it real good.
No, not my bookshelf. I kept it in my bedside table.
That went into fall.
Not like it can't like staring into the camera. Dad, you
He's
have
biting
to
his
see.
hand.
Yeah, that's what it is. I kept telling you.
Well, don't make him
It's like
nervous.
it's telling you.
He
Come on. Daddy, come.
Don't hold him like that.
He likes being held by his hand.
No.
Then don't hold him like that.
No.
He likes being held by his hand. Come. Can I show you where it is? In the
How do you spell Mona Lisa?
Mom, look at he's
MONALISA.
Look at
It's all one word?
Lisa.
The Mona Lisa?
Mama,
I think so.
he's waving.
No, it's yeah.
It's what?
It's two words. MONA.
Okay, well, either
No,
way.
you were right.
This,
That's a preview. That guy wins?
That's Conor McGregor.
He's rich.
He's very rich.
he is rich.
He's richer than Dana White now.
I want $1
Is he?
billion.
Yeah.
Wow.
He
This
said-
is tequila company?
It's whiskey.
Whiskey?
Yeah, it's
I want
the
$1
whiskey. It's worth $2 billion now.
Good for him.
Can I have $1 billion?
You can marry
Yeah,
someone
you
with $1 billion.
Hey, fuck you. She
I'm
can
just
earn
kidding.
$1 billion.
That's true. You can. You want to invent a whiskey brand, or you could be the best. You should just. Here's what you should do. You should focus on becoming the best jiu-jitsu fighter in the world, then become the best girl fighter in the world. And if you become the champion, you'll be so famous, and you can start any brand you want, and you can be worth $1 billion, 100%.
Hey, Jordan, can I roll?
No.
Yeah.
She just took her to roll.
She's like, "Did you say $1 billion? All I have to do is become the best fighter in the world."
No.
Gabrielle makes more money than me, just for the record.
Well, look at
What?
That's awesome.
it. Like, oh, wow.
Let's go.
Oh my gosh, Georgie, hang on, I got the babies.
They're playing escape the toilet.
Never got past right there.
Oh my god.
No. 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 No.
Can't touch that. The air.
No.
Don't give her my fingers. All
No.
right.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Is Connor coming out first?
Yeah.
is this his song?
Yeah.
Mommy, you left
Yes,
this in
he's
sunlight.
coming out.
There's no sunlight. It's bedtime.
I know, but it can't be in light. This one
coming
is
out.
Yeah, this is Connor.
This one's meant for light, but this one's not
Coming
meant for
out
light.
first.
This one
Yeah,
has
coming
to have
out
light first.
Hey, Georgia knows everything. Why don't you just
Connor's
ask her?
been coming out first for everything too. He came out first for the weigh-ins. Came first, like, and I thought,
Daddy,
what?
Keep these.
okay,
and make
Georgia, you need to get
Daddy,
situated.
Dad, make sure this one stays in the dark under this one, right?
Okay.
Just
Yeah, Connor's out first. Connor's been coming out first for everything today or this week. Oh man,
oh,
let's go.
what flag is
Connor said that he, in the
Irish.
entire last year,
that?
he had one drink, and it was an Irish coffee on Christmas. Aside from that, he's drank nothing.
Hey,
Oh
Dad,
my
that
god. he
Connor.
looks good.
Look at his fucking body.
Dad, that Connor.
Yeah, that's
Gabrielle, that's one dude that you have permission. Do whatever you want.
He's too crazy.
Just make sure that we have his kid though.
Dad, why was Connor coming out first?
I don't know. Usually he would come out second.
Mommy, look at
And but
I could have made $1 billion. That is correct. I would have made $1 billion if the show would have just stayed on
If the who announced?
or would have gotten on. Thank God I didn't. Giselle would have been the most spoiled kid on earth. She's got expensive taste, man. Look at how pretty you are, Giselle. Okay, get off me.
Hey, baby, could you put the guineas away?
Let's go.
Hey, Jen, can you put honey away? You can take them both.
Chandler set that up nice, but
People will try to get to honey.
the hangman fed it to him. He just thought if, as long as he's
Spun
circling
this
out,
chair too
as
far.
long as he's circling out to the left, he thought he was, or to Chandler's left, that he's safe, and he was not.
Janky spray tan.
Babe, don't tell them I spray tan.
He's pretty tan for a ginger.
Dude, I spray tan like a motherfucker. That's why I'm so good looking.
You're
So
just
bad.
jealous because we have Italian babies like their Italian mama.
I'm not jealous. I just look gross if I'm pasty.
Keep doing it.
Keep tickling you?
Not yet.
Oh my God. I cannot believe we're about to watch. Okay, no. Not during this fight. Everybody needs to not be climbing on me.
Mom, you keep doing it.
Daddy's gonna get mad.
Let's go.
Why you? Oh, you can't turn it up, can you?
Mom, keep doing it.
No, I can't tickle you.
I'm nervous too. Just on the outside freakish chance.
Mom,
But
please.
I can't tickle you. Daddy's gonna get mad.
you think Justin's done? Come on, dude. He fought. Okay, no. He fought Habib. Okay, you can't hold it against people when they lose to Habib.
When's the last time Connor fought?
Exactly a year ago.
Damn.
And he won in 40 seconds. And I told everyone to bet him by first round knockout. No one listened to me, and then he won in 40 seconds.
Hey, Daddy, are you betting on this one?
I have a lot of money on this one, yes.
How much?
You don't need to know.
$1,000?
Enough that I really want him to win.
Choke me.
No, I get it back.
Here, it's right here.
Choke me. Choke me. No, I'm not choking you. This is how you choke me. Do it. No, choke me. Choke me. Choke me.
I wonder why he's having Dustin come out second like throughout this thing.
Only $50.
Dustin is definitely no walk in the park.
I only got to
50?
50.
You delete, give it to me.
Hey, Georgie, fix your jammies.
How about for a picture of me wearing them?
Ew. I don't want any of these to be screenshotable. Can you stop?
Oh, let's just see what he says. If you can't figure out that that's not you, how much for a picture of me wearing them? This guy's like, hey, I want to buy your panties. And I was like, oh, yeah, how much? He's like, 50. I'm like, oh, yeah, how much for a picture of me wearing them? If he said whatever he says, maybe, dude, I should take a picture of me wearing a thong and send it to him.
Please.
Be like, send the money, dog. Venmo. He'd be so disappointed.
Ew.
Ooh, Dustin looks very,
No.
very mind fucked and nervous. See, here's the thing. When Dustin talked about why he was struggling mentally in the first time, he said that he felt like everyone was against him and everyone thought he was going to lose and whatever. Now take that and multiply it by 1,000 for this fight, right? Like everyone thinks he's going to lose and he knows it. And like, if that affected him before, I don't care how much work you can do on yourself. That means that he's susceptible to that kind of thing. And I can relate to that because I would be susceptible to that kind of thing. So he can try to hype himself up, but he's going down.
Anytime I make them, I add them to the bank. You doing okay?
I'm so nervous.
I know you've like spun this chair so far.
I mean, I will tell you, like
Pitch for your thong, damn good ones to know.
Who was? How much for my thong?
Uh-huh.
I don't know. $10.
Make us an offer we can't refuse.
Yeah, $10 make you holla. Show the fight. Another one.
I'm on top of mine.
Hey, Edstadell, get a job and then buy the fight.
Yeah, dude, support the UFC. Come on.
Yeah, Conor needs more money.
They're risking a lot of shit putting this on right now. Go support them.
I know, Richland. That's a fact. But dude, Michael Chandler made this whole card worthwhile. Like just one moment like that, you know, this is this guy's whole life and he fucking does it like that and calls everyone out. Like that was such an exceptional performance top to bottom. Here we go.
Yeah. I just saw that comment. There's an actual
So can you go?
There's an actual crowd there.
Yeah, it's small.
It's not that small.
It's like 2,000 people.
And that's dope. And that's in Fight Island.
It's
like all those people are in
it's
like Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi,
Yeah. Dude, that's awesome.
It's a crazy facility they have. It's like this gigantic hotel and it's
I wonder how much those tickets are.
expensive. People have a lot.
Look at that. Look at that suit. I love him.
Yeah, Bruce Buffer. This thing that he started out on here as like as his brother's like as his cheap imitation. Yeah, because they're like UFC's like, Jesus, let's get Buffer's brother or something. And look at him now.
Wild.
Joe Rogan. They're like, hey, let's get that actor that's good at Taekwondo.
That Fear Factor guy.
And now he's like he's Joe Rogan.
Dana White has the Midas touch.
He is the man, dude.
Yeah.
He gets to do and say anything he wants. Like he goes into press conference. I showed you that press conference where he was talking about that boxing promoter, Bob Arum.
Yeah.
Bob Arum is a piece of fucking shit. This is amazing, dude.
He always says it with a smile though, which makes it so much better.
He's smiling because he knows he's just got them by the balls. He's like, Bob Arum would literally kill 100 people to be me for a day.
I got another one asking you to show the fight.
Ooh, Caramundo. Okay, you know what? Since he asked,
Okay, it's time, you guys.
I'll get deplatformed for Caramundo.
Just go support it.
I mean, it's a little late for them to buy it now, but probably should have bought it because you missed the Michael Chandler fight too. I learned that shit the hard way with TikTok. Like I didn't really know, so I had it in the background, and they started sending me these notifications like, "Hey, bro, we're going to end you." Now watch this. Conor is going to come out of the. He's going to come out of the gates. He's going to throw something crazy immediately. He's going to try to get on Dustin.
I don't know what that was. Just my hand like typing.
Wait, is this a girl? What the fuck? I said, how about a picture of me wearing them? He goes, no, I just want to buy one. I don't think it's that weird. Yes or no? I'm going to wear it. I don't need a picture.
No. Oh God.
He wants to buy one of your thongs to wear?
I mean, they're available.
Damn,
like,
this
you
is
know, at
fucking
any-
weird. He wants $50
I told
for one of your
I
old
get
thongs?
some fucking weird ass messages.
I mean,
I
why
don't even know
why
this
not
is
sell
one
them
of
to
your
him? Why not sell $50 for a pair of $10 underwear? That seems like a pretty good deal.
people. No.
Go buy a new pair and we'll keep the 40.
No.
Look at what a good girl she is. That is really weird.
People are
He's
weird.
like, that's like what is
I
that?
get some
Remember that
weird
Canadian
ass messages.
Remember that Canadian colonel in the Air Force who was a serial killer? That's what he would do. He would go in and he would like kill women and then he'd take pictures in their underwear.
Just gonna go ahead.
Mom, check
Yeah, we
it
can
out.
block him now.
And yeah.
Mom, check
Wait,
it
where's
out.
that
Where'd it
last
go?
guy?
I just lost it.
Wait, what was the last one?
Shit.
The
I
Eric
didn't-
guy.
Oh, he's
Oh,
sampling the coffee.
he's a regular person.
He's one of my regular friends.
Yeah. He's not asking to buy panties.
No, he's asking to buy coffee.
Oh man, let's go.
Your device is ready to pair.
No, I say, okay, what
Georgia has a
the-
microphone. Hey, Georgie. No karaoke
You're
right
gonna
now.
want to be if I jump and throw my hands. Be
This isn't my first time watching the UFC with you.
Here's the tattoo you have on your shirt.
that shirt is a shirt of his tattoo.
Okay.
Whoa. Connor's. Oh.
Someone else. He just said,
Damn, Connor, look at how fast he throws that thing down the cock. Whoa, Dustin. Dustin landed right there. Dustin got his respect. Oh, wow. Dustin took him down.
Are they doing jujitsu?
Okay, Dustin came to fight. Dustin fucking came to fight.
Are they doing jujitsu?
Right now, they're wrestling.
hi, baby.
What a brilliant start for Dustin. Brilliant. Landed 2 shots, then got him down. He's got underhooks. Connor circled out. Now Connor shoulder strike. Well, so Dustin made it. Dustin made it out of the first minute.
I want cracker with salami.
Okay, let's go have some.
More space.
Nice elbow from Connor. Dude, Poirier came to fucking fight. If Connor gets him out of here, like he said he would. Woo! Nice shot from Dustin.
What is so fun about watching the UFC?
This is the absolute ultimate test of 2 human beings.
The
Like-
world?
Yep. There's no way that you can like there's no better way to compete against a single person than fighting them in an octagon until one of you is unconscious. Dustin's got a single. He's So Dustin clearly, his game plan is to just lock Conor up for the first round as best he can. Clinch, hold him, get out of the first round. Dustin's talking to him.
Why are they talking?
Dustin fucking came to fight, man. I don't give a shit about my bet. Dude, even if Conor wins this by knockout at the end of the first round, Dustin is a fucking gamer, dude. There's nothing mind-fucked about him at all. All right, now they broke. Ooh, Conor just landed a big shot.
Does Conor McGregor know jiu-jitsu?
Absolutely.
What belt is he?
Black. Nice shot, Conor.
He beat you.
Oh, nice shot, Conor.
What's the point of talking to the TV? Why are you talking to the TV?
Giselle, just give it a rest. Oh. Conor is just a surgeon on his feet, man. Dustin got him back there. Oh, Conor landed another one. Attaboy, Conor. Let's go. Oh! Nice shot, Conor. Great fucking round. Great round. Dude, Dustin is legit. Every bit of his ranking is legit.
Who won? You mean Conor?
I think Conor won the round. He landed more.
Did you hear Georgia? Jess?
What?
Did you hear Georgia?
Mm-mm.
She said, did you mean Connor?
Connie. Oh, he's bleeding a little.
Yeah, but Conor landed some good shots on him, and he took them. Ooh.
He shouldered him.
Ooh. Damn, dude. He wore those shots and didn't go out. Oh. Wow, those shots Conor landed were big, dude. But Dustin fucking wore him, man. Listen, this goes, you see, he gets out of this round. This fight changes in the third round. Ooh, nice leg kick, Dustin. McGregor hurt him. Oh, he's hurt. He's hurt. Nice kick, Dustin. Oh, nice kick, Conor. Great low kick. That just folded his leg. Great kick, Dustin. Dude, Conor's boxing is fucking bananas now, dude.
George just said good punch.
Damn, Dustin is a dog, son. Now Dustin's getting real confident. Conor's landing shots, but like,
I just went all the way back.
ooh, Dustin landed. Nice shot. Nice shot. Ooh. Oh, big shot. Dude, Dustin, I mean, I'll say this. This fucking guy's chin at 55 is way different. Oh! Oh! Dustin got him hurt. No way. No way. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Wow, dude. Wow. Dustin won, dude. Holy shit.
He is the second best fighter in the world. But I don't
Oh my God.
No, we don't like the heat one either.
I like the other.
Oh man, that's not good for Conor's life, man.
It's not good for our bank account either.
No, we won on the other one. We ended up down. We're not down that much.
Daddy,
What?
I like what Conor wins.
Did you hear what she said?
Oh man, I'm like sick to my stomach actually. Conor literally spent an entire year training, no partying.
Hey, Dad.
Fucking A, dude.
Hey, Daddy. Daddy,
What's up?
I like when Conor wins.
Conor's never been knocked out before.
Dad,
Conor's never been knocked out. Jesus Christ. Dude.
Dad, can I show you where I put the picture now? Daddy! Dad!
Still a billionaire.
Daddy!
What's up?
Can I show you where the picture is now?
No, but I want to see Dustin Poirier fight Michael Chandler. That's what I want to see.
Can we just go to bed now? The best fight in the world.
Damn, dude. I can't fucking believe that. I can't believe it.
Can we just go to
Good
bed
for
now?
Dustin, man. What a badass.
I can fix this.
Yeah.
Damn, he just fucking went on. He just laid it on him.
We're going to bed.
Ooh. That first one he landed was heavy.
Dad,
What?
Dad,
What?
going to bed.
I know.
I want to go to bed. Be quiet.
God damn. God, Dana is so pissed, dude. Dana is so mad. You want to see Khabib versus Michael Chandler? Now you might get it. Wow, dude. Wow.
There's a perfect explanation.
Wow. No, there's not, because
He's the second best fighter.
nobody
in the
beats Conor on his feet, man.
He's the second best
This kid
fighter in
does.
the world.
Dude, you give a guy nothing to lose at all. Nothing at all to lose.
Who had nothing to lose?
Dustin. Every single person in the universe picked against him.
Someone's rich.
No, I don't think a single person on earth bet on him. I'll tell you who's rich. The sports books. Sports books are rich as fuck right now. Every owner of a sports book is literally doing cartwheels in their fucking house right now.
Cartwheels? Okay.
Man, that's tough for Conor, man.
There.
Hey, Mom, good.
Still a billionaire.
Hey, Mom.
Think he'll come back?
Yeah. See, this is the thing, dude.
He'll come back out of pride.
He will, but this is the thing. Like when he's coming up before, he had a vision for what he wanted to do and what he wanted to be, and he achieved all of it. And then he's gone way above anything they wanted. Like, hang on.
Yeah, I'm happy, man. But I'm not surprised. I put some work. First off, I want to say Conor took this result very professionally over here. He's a pro, man, and nothing but respect. We're 1-1. Maybe we have to do it again. You know?
Yeah, you should want to do it again because guess what? Poirier gets the. Yeah, now he's like $1.50 a pay-per-view. Fuck you.
Yeah.
$5 a pay-per-view. See, this is the okay. So hear what Michael Chandler did, right? Hear what Michael Chandler did. I want all of you guys. That's how you do it. Poirier, incredible fighter. Don't talk about your charity right now, okay? No, like the good fight. You can do that on Twitter. You can do that everywhere. No, not right there. Call out Michael Chandler right there. Demand that fight, and then the hype for that fight would be out of this world. Chael is rolling over in his grave right now.
Daddy.
God damn. God damn.
You're the crazy one.
God damn.
I'm a crazy one.
God damn.
I know you have the interim belt at home, but it's undisputed Golden State. Great. Your thoughts on what lies ahead? We'll see, man. I feel like this is a title fight. The beats like coming back, they're kind of the two best guys. I think this is a title fight. I'm the champion. Lafayette, Louisiana. How about your Idiot! I like Greeks.
Damn, what? Okay, so what do you do with Conor, man?
Talk to the biggest superstar the sport has ever seen, Conor McGregor, just the epitome of class. Thinking about the top tonight. I know it's not going to be respected tonight. Your thoughts on how that fight transpired? You know, tired of all the moving activity, all the long periods of time. That's just there. You know, the leg kicks were good. That was really good. The leg was there, man. This wasn't as comfortable as I needed to be. I mean, it's still activity. That's it. Those are the snaps. You know, you're in there. They're putting the time in there. This sport is so much better with you in it. Well, you're telling us that we're going to see you in 2021, the next few months. Of course, I need activity, guys. Come on.
Attaboy. I fucking love this guy, man. I love this guy.
Okay, please. I'm good with my John. To be honest, I'm good. It's a whole point as well.
And everyone can hear.
I think now that this is over, I think that Conor convinced himself that Dustin couldn't beat him. I think that he put in that work. I think he's been working guys in the gym. I think his whole team's been telling him he's the best thing that's ever happened. And I think he actually convinced himself that Dustin wasn't a real threat. That's what I think. After watching that now, I think Conor went in there thinking there was absolutely no scenario he could lose, and he didn't respect his opponent, right? Like against Jose Aldo, he was a lot of things, but when it came to the fight, when you watch Notorious and he talked about Aldo, he knew it was going to be a monster fight. I think that he talked himself into the fact that Dustin was a non-threat, and that was clearly not the case. Yeah, you're right. You might get that Nate Diaz 3. Might get that Nate Diaz 3. Man. Giselle, are you reading these? They ask. They're just talking Nate Diaz and whatever. All right, guys. Unbelievable. Peace. Love you guys.
Good night.